What is good, chat? How are we doing today? Welcome to another show. It is the new year, so I got to tell y'all Happy New Year's, okay? And what a better way to start off the New Year's with the most insane beta male simp story I have ever heard since Donny Boy on Pearl talking about how he got finessed by a 19-year-old heroin addict, okay? No, this is even worse. And the cringe part is this particular story was coming from DJ Akademiks himself. This dude purposely took the L and he was talking about it. And here's the thing, there's a lot of things we got to cover with this because this hits on so many points that I've been telling y'all this entire time, especially some of y'all who be looking up to this high value bozos, right? Because DJ Akademiks was one of the main ones, right? This Big Ak, this Big Ak is here. Hey, you lost that title, dog. That's gone. Ain't nobody calling you Big Ak, bro. You a big chump. That's the hell. After what we done listen to, yo, you are a chump, bro. Like, listen, dude, like, honestly, get some help because you don't understand people at all. And there are a lot of lessons. There are a lot of lessons to get to this. Really, I've been telling y'all how y'all incel bros that watch these podcasters and whatnot, these red pill poppers, and all these guys that brag about the money and the women that they have. Okay, at the end of the day, being high value just means that you're surrounding yourself with people that don't respect you. And honestly, people that's there to just screw you over. All right. And on top of that, what you notice with these guys who preach this high value bullshit, all right, it seems like the worst things tend to happen to them, right? Being screwed over by girls that weren't really there for who they were to begin with, right? Being screwed over by people that are supposed to be friends, all right? But it turns out they were just there because you either had the clout or money. Hell, even being screwed over by your own damn self for not realizing, bro, that money ain't everything. After this, guys, after what we're about to talk about here today, you will understand why DJ Akademiks constantly brings up his money and all this stuff, okay? Because genuinely, there's no one in his life, okay, that actually cares about this guy aside from his mama, okay, and that the people he surrounds himself with, they don't care about him, and it is so freaking telling. Now, some of y'all be like, "Oh, dude, go time out. What? Okay, what is this now? What is all this mess you're talking about? All right, what's going on with DJ Akademiks? Okay, let me break this down. Okay, DJ Akademiks came out with the ultimate, and I mean ultimate cuck story. Like, Chad, I shit you not. He came out with the ultimate skunk story about this woman who he was dealing with, and shit just went south. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, the cuck story is about another story, which him not being a cuck, but him surrounding himself with women that ain't shit and pretty much ruin his life, right? People who would lie, emotionally manipulate him, and call and do all these kind of things that would just destroy a man's life, right? Okay, it was a story about her, but in the midst of him telling the story about this woman, okay, he had to go into another skunk story because he believes that's something that this other woman is gonna use against him. Okay, for those of you guys who know, with the whole DJ Akademiks drama, okay, and yes, it is true, this dude did get arrested, but it wasn't anything crazy. All right, I mean, the ending would surprise you actually, but he actually got arrested for this entire shit. Okay, so there's this girl named Cheyenne, I believe. Okay, and that's a girl that DJ Akademiks was messing with at the time and going back and forth. And now this woman is completely out of pocket. Like, she is out of line. She's one of those crazy people, especially when they get alcohol, they get even crazier. Okay, she's one of these ladies. You know, the type of girl that most normal men like you and I probably wouldn't talk or associate with, right? We leave that to the people who are living in those type of lanes, okay? And particularly those people are the guys you mainly see on Fresh and Fit, right? They actually deal with those type of women, all right? So it kind of makes sense what's going on here. But this woman is absolutely wild. She's known for just going crazy, okay? So there was a particular live stream that he was doing. They were out at a venue somewhere, and it had to do with Whack 100, Whack Three Fingers. If y'all know what that means, just put it in the chat. All right, it had to do with Whack Three Fingers. Fingers, who was going on to cover a story about, Blueface having sex with one of DJ Akademiks' girlfriends at the time, okay? And at the time, they believed it was Cheyenne, okay? And Cheyenne did nothing to quell those suspicions that it was Cheyenne that Blueface had sex with. Now, this makes DJ Akademiks the ultimate cuck because that's his girl, right? And you just let a rapper screw your girl, but yet you come into the red pill talking about, oh yeah, this is a high value man. This is how you're supposed to behave. This is how you're supposed to act. I got all this money. Chicks are gonna want you, love you, all that stuff. Yet your woman is getting banged out by other chicks, or other dudes. That's crazy, right? So going back to it, Whack 100 had to go on a live stream trying to set things straight. Oh no, it wasn't her, or it was her, or he probably breaking down the scenario. But his girl was going crazy. All right, she couldn't handle it. So what ended up happening was, she felt some type of way because she felt as though DJ Akademiks didn't defend her enough for Wacky Three Fingers. And it's like, wait a minute, girl, if you weren't the person that Blueface slept with, why do you care? Why are you trying to get in the mix of things, right? DJ Akademiks, why are you with her? She clearly is a toxic person. Like, what the fuck? But that didn't matter. So she decided to take it upon herself because she felt like DJ Akademiks didn't offend her when he was on live with Whack 100. Essentially, she decided that she was going to unleash a horrible campaign to pretty much destroy this nigga's life. And that she did, because we're talking about it right now, okay? So the next thing this woman does, she has a photo of DJ Akademiks, it's an eggplant, we're gonna call it that, okay? She has a photo of his eggplant, and she sent it to all of his top friends. Even Adam 22, all of them, everybody got the picture of his eggplant sent to their phone by this psychotic woman, okay? Now, here's the crazy thing. DJ Akademiks, if there weren't any clues to say, all right, I'm gonna step away from this relationship because clearly this woman has issues that only God can help. I can't do that, right? Instead of him doing that and going his own way, no, because this guy, listen, in addition to this being a cuck story, it's also a simp story as well, because the inner simp of DJ Akademiks couldn't let her leave. So it was all right. He was cool with that, right? And honestly, even that, she's done way worse shit before that too. She also lied on him and try to make it seem like DJ Akademiks was physically abusing her. She posted photos of his ID and prescription on social media for everybody, right? So now everybody knows that DJ Akademiks has chlamydia or some transmitted disease, something like that. I think we have the photo here somewhere, bro. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna put the photo up, right? So this woman is just bad news. Listen, if you didn't leave her then, when she was exposing your personal life, she put your state ID, she put your whole thing out there, and you still kept her, you would think, bro, okay, if she decides to send dick pics and all these different crazy stuff to your closest friends, that's it, right? No. Like, it gets worse than that, bro. So we have to cover that. But here's the crazy thing. This Cheyenne chick that is basically tormenting DJ Akademiks' life right now, okay, what's ended up happening is she's basically saying, hey, you think this is all it is? All right, I got way more dirt to throw on you. Like that time that you got arrested for grape. Ooh, so everybody's like, yo, what? So DJ Akademiks, listen, he decided to go ahead and get ahead of this stuff and say, listen, I'm going to do a tell-all podcast, all right? I'm going to do a tell-all podcast and let everybody know every single dirt that this woman might use on me. I got to tell everybody everything right now, including literally the cuck story we're about to watch right now, because that story itself spun off to something completely different, where the woman actually came back out and now is hinting at the fact that no, it was an actual grape, and DJ Akademiks was in on it, and there's going to be a tell-all story coming later where she's going to do that. Now, I have some very, very mixed feelings about this, because I actually think this is a genuine case of false accusations, but we're going to break all of this down, you and me, chat, okay? We're going to start off, listen, what better way to start off 2024 with quite possibly the biggest L of 2024? And we're 4 days into the year, chat. We're 4 days into the year, bro. Now, some of y'all be thinking, oh, Duke. Well, this drama technically started last year, and then it bled off into this year. I know. That's the point. Like, this whole thing is spinning off into a new thing that is going crazy right now. So we about to cover all of that and more. But before we do any of that, I got to address the sponsor of today's show. That is you guys, particularly the YouTube like button. Okay, listen, chat, I appreciate y'all being here, especially starting off the new year with us. That's awesome. So help us out by sponsoring the channel and hitting that like button, okay? Because y'all really make the show where it is and where it goes. So I appreciate y'all being here. You literally could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here. Some of y'all are anywhere and everywhere in the world right now. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Go ahead and hit that youngster sponsor button by hitting the like button below the screen. So let's go ahead and get to this. Now, here's the thing, chat. Since this is a DJ Akademiks video, all right, we got to go to the B cam. We got to go to the B cam because DJ Akademiks and his team are when it comes to copyright, it's crazy. All right, so we definitely gotta use the B cam here to avoid all that mess. But we're gonna play the story from start to finish. All right, and we're gonna play the response from this lady. But man, listen, all of y'all looking up to these bozos, these red pill poppers, or these guys that have a ton of money and flex on you online, what this is starting to tell me is they live horrible, horrible lives. So let me go ahead and bring up this video right here, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me set up the cam real quick. I'm going to bring this up. Hold up. We'll do this. Hold up. There we go. All right, chat, let's get it.
Have them in my house. That's a fact. So when they're coming in, remember they're serving a search warrant. They got in their computer system. They got 50 guns. We got to come in a little bit. They knocking on the door, whatever. My mama, who's upstairs with my dog, and then I'm downstairs, like I'm playing Fortnite, some shit. My mama don't know what's going on. They're asking her to open the door. My mama don't know. I remember the only thing my mama screamed out, she was like she called me Junior because I got my same name as my father. She said, Junior, get the gun. Because she heard this story. This is after niggas try to break in. So she's telling me, yo, baby, like, yo, I think niggas is coming again. Like, get the gun. It wasn't that. It was the cops. I'm downstairs. I always have a gun with me in my house. I don't care. I sleep with a gun under my pillow. Every time I sleep with 2 guns. Anybody know me? If y'all go to my crib, there's guns galore. Cool. I see it. And by the way, on my phone, it pops up. It pops up that the police is outside. And I see them because I got cameras everywhere. My mama don't know how to work the shit in my crib. Like, it's my crib, nigga. She don't know how to work it like that. So I seen it. Anyway, I put my gun away because I seen it was the police. By the time I walk upstairs, the police kicked my door down. By the way, these are expensive doors. I live in a mansion. It's a $2 million house. These doors cost me $25,000. They kicked my door down. The reason they kicked it down, when they're telling and shouting for my mom to open the door, my mama don't open the door because she's like, what the fuck is going on? Bet. They come in, tell everybody to get down. We all get down. They put us in cuffs. By the way, Cheyenne is there too. And this is what she thinks is some shit that she can hold against me. They put everybody in cuffs. I'm in cuffs. Even my mama is in cuffs. We're all sitting there.
Bro, they got your mom in cuffs, dog. That's crazy. He's about to get to the backstory. It goes insane. Yo, Moore Deep with the $5 super chat says, since it was stolen in 23, does that mean the biggest L rating is inaccurate? Next year we should accrue L's like accountants do for recurrent expenses. Yo, this actually might be in the running for the biggest L of 2024. I'm not joking, chat. Okay, listen. The drama he's talking about with Cheyenne started in 2023, at the end of 2023, right? But the new drama it bled off to the point where this woman is accusing DJ Akademiks of raping her allegedly, which when we play the video and look at the evidence, I don't think it's true. I think she's retaliating because we got the text message and everything. So she must have didn't like the way that looked and decided, let me get out ahead of this right now and then make myself look even more stupid by lying. Because the way he tells the story, man, I can kind of see DJ Akademiks telling the truth, okay? But yeah, either way, if he's telling the truth or not, this is a big L. This is a massive L because it gives you an insight to the kind of people he hangs around with. And then it just makes you think, what's so special about being high value and rich if you're surrounding yourself by literal demons who are doing nothing else but getting ready to take advantage of you, right? And you see this with all of these guys, and it's like, yeah, y'all are not fulfilling at all. Like, it's not fulfilling at all. Yo, Down with the 2 says, free Isabella Maria De Luca. Cholo is lame. Cholo is a loser. He's a big loser.
Like, I'm still wondering, like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? Like, what's good? Nobody tells me nothing. Anyway, they asked me if I want to go down to the station. I'm like, I really have no idea what's going on. I do go down to the station. Bro, I go down to the station and I get kind of really what they're doing. Okay? So I'm gonna make a long story short, but this is the reason why my house got raided. And this is gonna be a lesson to all y'all. If y'all watch me and y'all watch me talk about all these stories, I've been trying to give y'all these insights without telling y'all that I've been through some shit. They raided my house because so there was a woman that came to my house. That woman.
Anonymous Thinker says, I don't like AK either, but lining the title to get clicks is looser behavior. We're just listening to the story of how he got arrested, taken to the station over false allegations. And we haven't even gotten to that part yet, but yo dumbass had to come into the chat and say, well, he literally is telling the story of him getting arrested. How am I lying? He's telling the story right now. Are you high? Like, literally, rewind it back for, like, not even 4 minutes ago. He was just selling the story. Shut the fuck up. He got arrested. That's what happened.
Women claimed she was sexually assaulted.
Like, this is, y'all are stupid.
Not by me.
Guilty.
By the.
You got y'all know what arresting means? Being arrested is when you're in cuffs, they take you down to the station and they explain everything while you were under arrest under the station. Not saying he got convicted, because clearly this happened last year and he would have been in jail. We would have known that. You guys are like, listen, yo, Anonymous, that was dumb. That was a dumb thing. Like, you came right in the video of him explaining him getting arrested and put in cuffs, and you're saying I'm lying. How am I lying? It's his own goddamn words, bro. Jeez. Wow. Hey, bro. This is the L of 2024 right here. Shut the fuck up, dog. You sound stupid.
People. But it happened in my house. I'm gonna tell you why they raided my house. Shorty, I actually even tell a whole full story. Let me just tell a full story. Let me tell a full story. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what the cops said. But a shorty I'm dealing with, she comes over. Right? No, actually, and this is why you want to keep hearing her say, because she don't know the real story. So one day, I know I work a lot. One day I'm like, I tell my niggas, I say, yo, I want to get drunk today. And my nigga, Antonio Brown invited me to a pool party. I tell my niggas to even drive my cars. I say, yo, drive my car. I'm about to get drunk. That's how you know I'm definitely about to get drunk. Because I'm like, yo, I'm telling niggas drive my car. Anyway, I go to the party. It's like a day party type shit. Antonio Brown, we there. He performing, blah, blah. I'm already drunk. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she want to come through. Cool. I said, whatever. Yo, we're going to leave the party around 8, blah, blah, blah. You can come through. I'm going to send you a lift. I swear I got so drunk. By the time I leave the party, my niggas drove me home. Or I think we went to Wendy's and we went home. By the time I'm so fucking drunk, when I get home, I go to I walk, and I swear this is the whole story. I promise you, I can't lie. This is why I can't believe a bitch I really laid with and I really trust and I bought everything in the fucking world would ever even try to play with me like this.
I gave you the world.
I've told her the story because low key, yes, that was me cheating on her. Like, me and her fell out. She went back home and I went to a party and I hit up another bitch. Yes, the other chick came over. I'm mad drunk.
So he's talking about Cheyenne right now. So Cheyenne knows the story about this girl that he invited over to his crib, right? Because Cheyenne thinks that that the fact that DJ Akademiks did this, bringing this girl over, and this girl he brought over is the one that later goes on to accuse him. She thinks that because he invited her over, that's considered cheating, which, I mean, I guess call it what you want, even though DJ Akademiks didn't end up getting anything. Yeah. I mean, you can call it cheating, whatever it is. It is what it is, bro. But yeah, you'll see him mention 2 different women, okay? He's talking about this context within the context of the crazy bitch Cheyenne. Not saying that the girl who's alleging he did what he did or he didn't do, all right, it's crazy. She's crazy for doing what she did, bro. But like, again, you'll see that conflation, and it's kind of confusing at first, but you'll get it.
Yo, I'm drunk at a party. I come home. Yo, I'm so drunk. I ain't drive my own car. I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at, and I fall out. This is why y'all gonna see what the lesson is in this. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered a bitch to my crib. I forgot, nigga. I was drunk. My nigga, 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes. I'm knocked out. 4 a.m. comes. My homie, I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some shit like, yo, Ak, we leaving. I'm like, oh shit, damn, I was fucked. Like, damn, I'm fucked up type shit. Like, yo, I've been sleeping. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, damn, y'all leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there at the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. I look at them and I said, what girl I invited? They said, bro, remember you invited a girl. Nigga, I'm so confused because I was at a party with Antonio Brown. Nigga, I'm macking it. Nigga, like, got all these bitches, they all me and type shit. I'm like, please, but them bitches was ugly. No disrespect. I'm just telling you the story out of this. I'm like,
Bro.
no.
I like how you just casually insult Antonio Brown, at least the girls that were at his party that he invited, as ugly while you're telling us. Yo, bro, again, this guy can't help himself. He can't, because everything he does, he's got to let you know it's big, right? It's big. I got money. I go parties with celebrities or ex-NFL players and athletes, right? No shit. Like, listen, you're trying to dress up an L as a W, bro. Okay, like, you're out here having to expose yourself because the crazy broad you were dealing with sent your dick photos to all of your top friends. Okay, so now you're put in this situation, yet the whole time you've been lecturing people about women and girls, and you're hanging out with Fresh and Fit and all these type of guys, right? And it turns out, bro, none of y'all understand girls. Like, who surrounds themselves with people like this, bro? Like, it's just crazy to me. Let's continue, though. I keep dissing the girls at your friend's party, bro.
Oh, wait, I invited one of them girls at the party back to my crib. Them girls was bust. No way. They was like, no, nigga, remember the girl you... I said, what are you talking about? They said, yo, you know so-and-so, and they describe us. Oh, shit. Anyway, they leave. I walk down the hallway. Nigga, by the way, for shorty who thought she was going to hold this against me, I'm going to always tell the truth that I don't care what nobody says. And by the way, what I'm going to tell y'all is something that could happen to any nigga. And by the way, y'all know what y'all going to say to me, like I should be my homies and shit like that. I'm a sucker for that too. We going to talk about it. Anyway, so I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom, and I see the girl. And I said, oh, shit. But I noticed this couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Like, almost like she kind of went in the pool type shit. I got a pool, like, it's a big ass pool. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's going with you? Like, I'm waking her up type shit. Like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? Anyway, I go downstairs. She kind of realized I'm there. She wakes up. She come downstairs. She was telling me about some other shit she wanted to get me with. Like, this is before I was really on Afrobeats. Like, I don't want to dox her neither because she know what it is. She ain't never say no weird shit. This is why it's so crazy that this is the girl that I've been, and I think it's because she mad because I cheated on her type of shit. It's her trying to use this against me. It's not the girl that was really in it. So anyway.
He's talking about Cheyenne. That's what I'm saying. He gets back and forth, but he's talking about Cheyenne trying to use this scenario he's about to bring up with this girl as evidence against him of something, right? Again, this is the back and forth he put himself in dealing with crazy people, but let's continue.
That girl woke up. And by the way, I hate to tell this part because it's going to make her look crazy. And that's why I refuse to give out that girl's name. Okay. So so it's a nighttime, whatever. I remember saying like, damn, what was I doing when I was sleeping type shit? She was like, oh shit, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple of years. I've messed with her for years. When she came over that time, she had told me she was like a dancer, some shit like that. You know what I mean? And I remember, and I don't know if maybe my niggas took it the wrong way, because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes now type shit. Like basically she like doing her thing. And I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, oh, this before when I was going to the party, I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. But she told me she on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took. And I can't really speak to other niggas' thing. I can only speak to myself. All right, bet. Cool. We're in the morning now. And once the morning happened, and I remember even that night when she woke up, I went in my backyard and I'm like, something don't look right back here. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? Because I know, like, if you, nigga, I live in my crib dolo, nigga. Like, don't get no ideas, but dolo, nigga. Like, nigga, I know the chair, the tan is right there. I know this is right there. And I'm like, I go in the backyard. I'm like, why this is over there? Why this is over there? This shit don't make no sense. So I asked her and she was like, nah, we were just having fun type shit. That's what she told me tonight. In the morning, I got to let my dog out. So I go let Pluto out. And when I go let Pluto out, I'm now outside standing. I'm like looking around. I'm like, man, this shit don't look right. Here's the thing. I got cameras everywhere in my crib. And this is the reason why y'all gonna realize the raid. Yeah, this is the raid. The cameras. And this is like, I'm telling y'all now that I can hear the whole story. Bet. So now I'm sitting there. This is the morning. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? I know my backyard. Something ain't right. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type shit. But I'm sleeping. And I'm asleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. Okay. Anyway, remember when she told me the night before, I'm believing it. But but in the morning, I'm looking around when I'm in Pluto. I'm like, something don't sound right. I go on my camera. I go to my DVR. I'm looking what's going on. Gang, this is facts, and I'm not trying to make her look crazy, and I'm not trying to put her in no type of weird position. This is reality, brother. this is a girl who I've been dealing with for like 2 years on and off. We were not steadily, like we were like, hang out, not really hang out, not really hang out. That type of shit. You feel me? She's actually like a really good girl. Like she's a girl who kind of gives like really nice energy, like not one of them like sexy red type choices, like not to disrespect her either. When I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my two mans. Like,
yo, chat, yo. This is bad, bro. This is bad, bro. Cause like, yo, think about this. Okay, this is the girl he's been dealing with on and off for 2 years, right? And he's making it sound like it's a nonchalant thing, which I'm gonna believe him on this one. Fine, it is a nonchalant thing because listen, you got to pay attention to that because the girl that comes out after this, because listen, you can tell he was doing his very best to keep her name out of his mouth, even telling the story. Even goes as far as to say, well, listen, I'm not. She's a good girl, which. Okay, bro. She comes to she gets invited to your house by you. You fly her out. She bangs your friend. But yeah, you up here talking about she's a good girl. I don't think you understand how to read people, bro. Okay, listen, there are good women out there. I just don't think you have the skills to find them. That's what I'm starting to realize about all you motherfuckers on the internet. You've been online too long. You don't have the skills to judge who's good or not. All right. So this is what it is. So again, pay attention to that because this girl actually outs herself and she goes in and does a little YouTube short saying, this, that, and third. You'll see in a second. But pay attention to that because DJ Akademiks is making it seem like, okay, we didn't really have anything special. It was just on and off for 2 years type shit. All right. But damn, bro, how would you feel? Right? You got all this money in the world. You a high value man. And she comes in and fucks your entourage instead of you. Yo, these guys are just taking L's, bro. This is bad. Why keep watching?
On my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping, I'm dead ass. This is what happened. Nigga, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Nigga, I invited you over here. I paid a lift. The lift was like $200. Nigga, she lived. I don't want to say what she lived. Like,
that's what? Not me, by the way.
How could you come to my joint and get trained by my mans while I'm sleeping? Now, this is where I'm gonna be honest with you, men. Y'all gonna learn this lesson from me, and this is sincere. Men, I want y'all to learn this lesson from me, and I will say this, and tears might come in my eye when I say this to you. You could get penalized for being a good guy. I never knew nothing was ever going on. I was sleeping. So when I seen this shit, I'm kind of offended. I'm like, damn, when I talked to her last night, she ain't never told me. And when and this morning, I feel a certain type of way. So I go down to where I used to play Fortnite and she come down and like, she like covered up and she was just like, yo, last night was fun. Like she was kind of like mad jovial about like what happened the night before, but I feel away because I seen it on my camera. I said, yo, you just got trained by my mans. I called you, like I set the shit for you to come here. Why'd you? Okay, bet. I ain't say nothing to her first. We then go upstairs to my kitchen. And she's still acting like ain't nothing happened. So I'm kind of throwing little hints to them. I'm like, yo, damn, y'all can't believe y'all ain't wake me up type of shit last night. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? She was like, nah, we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm feeling disrespected because I'm like, yo, does she not know that I seen this shit? Like, bro. So I asked her one question, and this is facts. Facts, my nigga.
Hey, bro, facts. Yo, and it's not making you look good, dog. You look like a clown in this, dude.
I said, do you know, I said, everything you did last night, right? I said, you wanted to do, right? Because, just off like, because she's acting like nothing happened. And I'm like, everything you wanted to do, right? And she said to me, yeah, I had fun. Everything was cool. I'm a little tight. And by the way, some of y'all going to hear the story and be like, you caused this on yourself because maybe y'all can say tend the dick away because I could have just said nothing and I would have never been in these problems. Because sometimes when a girl is intoxicated or whatever she is, bro, sometimes it's you shaming her that caused her to do some shit, nigga. So she's like, nah, everything is cool. But I'm feeling away because I'm like, really came to my crib and just fuck my niggas and really think I don't know type shit. Like, so I said, damn. I said, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, yo, y'all made a motion video last night, man. In reality, I said, y'all got a whole video of whatever happened. And she was like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I still think she playing dumb. I'm like, I said, bro, it's all good. I ain't even tripping. I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure, yo, you good, whatever you did last night. And, I didn't think you was that type of girl, but fuck it. It's cool. She was like, why are you acting like that? Because now I'm acting distant. She's like, yo, why are you acting like that? I'm like, I'm getting mad now because now I'm thinking like, yo, you're playing with me. You're acting like I don't know. You're acting,
bro. Of course she's playing with you. She thinks you're stupid. All right, and the fact that she probably already knows you got cameras at your crib. All right, including poolside. All right, so she definitely knows, but she thinks you're that much of an idiot because she doesn't have respect for you to keep the fucking charade going, to try to, you know, worm her way into your little heart, tug on them, and, you know, make you not really, you know, see what actually the camera saw, which is crazy to me, bro.
like, bro, this is my house. I tell everybody when they come to my house. Every video, every audio is recorded. I got more cameras in my house than the motherfucking casino, bro. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I tell him like, yo, really? I'm like, yo, it's cool, bro. Like, I see you fuck my niggas type shit. She said, nah, I never fucked your niggas. Really? Bro, you did. No, I didn't. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I probably got naked and like twerked for them, but I ain't never fucked.
What?
Already I'm thinking like, I know you lying now because you're admitting to get, first of all, why would you even get naked for my niggas?
What the fuck? Hey, yo, that woman is dumb. Like, just come out and tell the truth. Like, again, keep the mindset that DJ Akademiks surrounds himself with, okay? A woman who clearly don't have respect for you or herself, okay, is sitting there just looking and saying, what? No. No, I didn't have sex with nobody. What are you talking about? No, it's all a lie. She's lying to you, bro. This is crazy. Like, again, it just shows you, like, her mentality to lie, even knowing that there's evidence out there showing the case, is crazy. And then to just try to make, well, I may have gotten naked and, you know, rub my thing on him. Like, wait, what? Why? Why would you even do that? You're supposed to be messing with him, right? So why would you even? That's not even an excuse. That just makes you look even worse. One, he know you lying because he's got the video evidence, and two, like, what? Why would you even get naked for his friends? And even speaking of his shitty ass friends, okay, why they are your friends? Why do you have those people in your house? Okay, those people ain't your friend. They don't give a fuck about you. They knew you invited the girl. They knew you paid for her Uber. They knew you paid for whatever you had to pay for to get her down here, and they still smashed her. Your friends don't respect you. Your friends are snakes. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think maybe Raul Tomasi was right that you might be a snake, dog, because you are the someone who you hang out with. I mean, I see the Myron Gaines of the world. I see all these people who are basically degenerates, and then there's you, DJ Akademiks, right dead center, dog. You might be them. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. Like, just come up with that bold face line. I just took my shirt off and clothes off and rub my pussy on it, but I didn't have sex with him. Like, lady, you need help.
If you came for me, you don't know them niggas would get whatever. Cool. I bet. So I show her, I'm like, yo, bro, you don't gotta lie to me. It's cool. Like, I get it. Like, this is the first time I seen her like in a year. I said, you don't gotta even lie to me. Nigga, I show her on my phone. I said, bro, look, right there. She got another excuse. She said, oh, nah. So it was a video of her naked in my pool, bent over by the deck, and then one of my niggas got his dick out. Like, pause. I'm sorry, I'm gotta give you all the details, but I keep telling you, somebody can't ever put dirt on my name without me telling the truth. So I said, bro, like, look at this right here. She was like, like at first she was like, yeah, he might have took his dick out. Like, I think he rubbed his dick on my pussy, but I'm like, yo, bro, you really lying to me right now. So I ain't even gonna hold you, nigga. I scrolled in the video, nigga. I got a video in my shit. I scrolled in. I said, bro, here's a video of him fucking you. Then I scrolled again. I said, here's a video of him fucking you, and you sucking off my other man's.
Yo.
Oh, what? Now the story changed. The story now becomes, what? Oh, I didn't know that. When she apologetic, she said, yo, you gotta believe me. Like, yo, I would have never did that. Like, yo, shit, I'm so sorry. I would have never disrespected you like that. Like, yo, I came here for you, this and third. Anyway, my mama had to come that day. Like, on some real shit. I ain't even bullshit. My mama was coming to my crib. So it's not only like, usually when that girl comes to my crib, she stays a couple days. Like, I ain't even bullshit. She usually come stay a couple days, bring clothes. But my mama was coming that day, so it wasn't because I was salty. And, you know, if you don't believe that, you'll believe that. But that's really what it was. So I told her, I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo, you gotta go, yo. So she's looking at me like, damn. And she said this. She said, damn, yo, you mad cold with me right now. She's like, usually you get me breakfast and shit. Like, why you so cold? And I'm like, nah, my mama coming here like, yo, you gotta go. Bro, she's automatically like looking at me like, oh shit. Oh, you really thinking so? She's apologizing like, yo, believe me, I'm not that type of girl, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and we won't get to the rate. I call her a car. She leaves. She calls me in the car. She says, yo, I'm sorry. I don't want you ever think I'm that type of girl. I came there to hang out with you. Like, and she even said this verbatim. Why would I come there and fuck your friends and not you? Like,
what?
Why would I come there and fuck them instead of fucking you? Like, come on, like, does it make sense?
Bruh, But that's what you did. That's exactly what you did, bro. Nigga was passed out. You thought you could get away with it and still get the, the loves and cuddles from the guy with the money, right? You thought you could have it both, but it didn't work out that way, bro. To even sit there, this is gaslighting. This is top level gaslighting right there, bro. Why would I come here and just have sex with your friends? What? But you on camera, you did it. you had to say. Now here's the thing: DJ Akademiks really thinks he's exposing Cheyenne and kind of exposing this girl, right? He thinks he's exposing and telling on the tell-all because he's telling the truth, and he goes on to say he's a victim in this, which kind of he is. But the reason why I say kind of is because you'd realize when you really listen to the story, this nigga brought the shit on himself. Okay, he should know better. He's a grown-ass man with a shit ton of money, yet look at who he surrounds himself with. People who are just vultures getting ready to tear him down in any corner. Yet you want to believe that your life is so great being a high-value male. Yo, hey, listen, you young men out there who are following this crap, I'm going to tell you this, all right? The money and all that stuff ain't the end-all, be-all, right? Just because you get a shit ton of money is not going to solve all your problems with people, friends, and whatnot. DJ Akademiks seriously strikes me as the guy who definitely didn't get play when he was younger, right? He probably wasn't as popular, probably wasn't as cool or anything like that before he got on the internet and started making money, right? The moment the money comes, look how much he's fucking bombing with this scenario, right? Look at this, right? It's like Donnie Boy with that 19-year-old heroin addict, right? He didn't get any play when he was in high school. So as a guy in his mid-30s, when a 19-year-old was doing that thing on him, it didn't matter if she was a heroin addict. It didn't matter if she was a single mom, right? What mattered is there's this young girl who's attracted to him, and that's all he cared about, right? It's the same exact thing. It just shows you it's that kind of syndrome, and I don't even want to call it trauma. I guess you could call it trauma, whatever you want to call it, but this is a guy who clearly didn't get action or probably wasn't as cool when he was younger, and now he's got all the money in the world. You see that he clearly doesn't understand people, right? He wasn't careful, and it's just he's exposing himself. He doesn't realize that, bro. You're trying to come ahead at this as a win, right? To expose yourself before Cheyenne exposes you, but all you're really exposing is, bro, you trash. Nigga, you trash. Because all the people you're surrounded with are trash, dog. That's just all I gotta say. Like, this nigga is crazy.
It's like, now, this is her apologizing. Cool. When she gets home, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly, to this day, I still think I fucked up by doing this. Because I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had two niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started, like, because
it's wild that he said that. Because, again, it proves the rumors that Cheyenne posted up with DJ Akademiks having a clap and all that. Kind of true, right? And I'm not saying that he's whatever. That's his personal life. Let me get that photo real quick, because she did post that photo of DJ Akademiks. I'm gonna pull that photo up, but like she posted a photo of his prescription and all that stuff, right? But like, listen, dog, it just shows you that these guys fuck the same girls. They're all in the same circle. So if he's having to do that, bro, imagine what all these people are walking around in with all these diseases, right? Again, this is what I'm telling you. These guys, they don't get play when they're younger. And then when they get older, they're trying to run through as many women as possible. And it's like, bro, you have to be cautious, man. There's diseases running. They got super gonorrhea on the loose right now, okay? Because they're getting too used to antibiotics, okay? It's getting real bad. And you're listening to these bozos who are partying, playing that lifestyle where they're partying it up and they're going to clubs and they're running through all these promiscuous women. Okay, it comes with a lot of baggage, and that could be herpes or clap or whatever you want to call it. All right, but damn, that's crazy, dude.
Shifted, and she kept like trying to like pivot on the denial to, yo, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she's like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what, you want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. Yo, let us out. Let us out the crib. Or lock the crib. They did not tell me they fucked the bitch that came for me. They never told me that. You know when that conversation happened? Shorty now says to me, Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Like, I really don't believe I would really do that. I'm not that type of person. Yo, you're right. I should go get tested. Remember, I told her to get tested, right? I think, and that's why I said, like, maybe I fucked up by, like, because now I'm making her seem nasty, right? Like, yo, go get tested. What the fuck? She said, yeah, I'm gonna get tested, and yo, you know, I'm gonna get a rape kit. I tell her, I'm like, nigga, I'm like, yo, get a rape kit. Like, so good. Like, yo, whatever. I said, whatever you got going. But she keep asking me, like, yo, are you sure what happened after this? How did both of the guys get there instead of one? Because I remember talking to him, but I remember the other guy. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching it. So now I'm getting defense. I ain't watching that shit no more, gang. I'm not watching this shit. Okay. That's the last time I talked to her. The next time I talked to her, she asked me one random day, like 3 days later, yo, can I get your friends' names and numbers? Bro, you still trying to, like, I say, yo, you fucked them. You can't get their name and number? Why the fuck you didn't mean to get their name and number? I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Why you keep asking my niggas you don't fuck? Yo, can I get their names and numbers? Bro, I say, you know, because she keep wanting to say, I want to know exactly what happened. Do you sure nobody used the condom? I said, bro, from the video I ain't seen them niggas use the condom type shit. By the way, here's the thing. And for the guys who's watching, this is what being a good guy gets you. Because I could have acted like nothing happened. I could have just chalked it to the game, which I probably should have, and be like, that's a girl. You know how girls are. Yo, I've thought about this a million times. I really think that me making her feel some shame made all this happen. Because
no, dude, I think the fact that she knows you have it on video is probably making all of this happen. Because if you would have, he's right. Like, if none of this would have, if he didn't press it or anything like that, it just chalked it up to the game, none of this would be happening. But the fact that he felt some type of way, and it makes sense because he actually, you could tell he liked this girl, you know, he still speaks highly of her, right? But he never thought that she would do this, like just go ahead and sleep with all these guys willy-nilly. For her, she's now trying to actively, she's in reputation protection mode. That's basically it. You're DJ Akademiks, you're a multi-million-dollar streamer with millions of people following you, all right? And you got this on tape. Oh, yeah, no. This is happening, buddy. This is happening. And you know what I'm starting to realize is a lot of these problems we're seeing out here, you notice how the common denominator are a lot of these so-called high-value men, right? The same type of men these guys are rushing you in to be, right, are surrounded by a lot of these problems. And it'll make sense in a second as we keep going. But yeah, bro, it's called reputation protection mode. You about to find out pretty freaking soon here. Let's continue.
The day after, when she walked up to me, she said she had fun. And I'm the one feeling the way like, bro, you have fun fucking other niggas, bro? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Being a good guy, cut that shit out, man. Don't help no, like, bro, if it don't got to do with you, man, let everybody get out of the mud. Fuck that shit. So anyway, she keep asking, she say, yo, I want to see the video. I keep telling her, I'm not going to keep watching a video where you're fucking my friends. You were supposed to be fucking with me. Okay. She asked me for my friends' names or whatever. I said, yo, you know, I'm going to give you my man's number. I said, whatever you want to know about that night, he fucked you, you go talk to him. Y'all go talk, okay? All right. When I get home, I was coming from my studio. And when I get home, 20 minutes after I get home, that's when the raid happens.
All right. For those of you guys who were saying at the start of the stream, well, Duke, when did DJ Akademiks ever get arrested? You put it on the title. He's about to go through that. He's about to break it down. He just told you the whole story leading up to that because the woman is now in reputation protection mode. And a few days later, after she's in reputation protection mode, his house gets raided. He gets put in cuffs in the back of a cruiser, headed to the station where everything was explained to him and his family. They even put his mama in cuffs. Okay. So again, for those of you guys who didn't get the story and came in here talking all that mess, he's about to go over it again. Okay. This is 2024 and we got to do this, man. This is crazy. Some of y'all need to pay attention.
My mama's screaming. She's saying, get the gun. I'm looking on my shit. I can see police. I put my gun away. I lock the other guns away. They put me, my mom, Cheyenne in cuffs. They bring me down to the station.
What did he say? They brought me down to the station. That's not a detainment. If you think that's a cop arresting you and then taking you to the station is just being detained, you're stupid. you're completely you're retard. I'm sorry. I can't hold back. It's 2024. Y'all shouldn't be thinking this way. That's arrest. Being detained meaning they're legally allowed to hold you, but it's no longer than 15 to 25 minutes, depending on the state. Okay, sometimes they put you in cuffs, but oftentimes being detained is just you sitting there and having a conversation with the cop while they're investigating shit. If they put you in cuffs and take you to the station, You got arrested. Now, they didn't put you in jail because they didn't book you, but you still were arrested, and all that stuff gets documented, okay? And I can't believe I have to explain it, but apparently there are people who don't know the difference between the two, which is interesting. Hey, Anonymous. Hey, Mr. Anonymous Thinker, are you thinking about this, or do you not know how that works?
Me, my mom, Cheyenne in cuffs. They bring me down to the station. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what it's about. They're asking me about the situation. Yo, what's whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you why they did the raid and why they did the search warrant on my crib. And this is another thing. Yo, after that, bro, like even to this day, right now, I pay $4,000 for an apartment I don't go to. I got an apartment right now I do not go to because I refuse to bring people back to my crib. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why they did that search warrant, the reason why they kicked the door off my fucking, they kicked my door off. Well, obviously my mom didn't open the door. It was just did what they had to do. But they kicked it off because they felt like my mom, like is stalling or some shit. The reason why they did that is because Shorty went to the cops, and the cops reading and listening to her side of the story, they're saying, oh yeah, Shorty got R-worded. Akademiks got the tape. It's at his house, but he don't want to give up the tape. So that's their whole mentality. Act don't want to give up the tape. Everything is on my house is documented on tape. So they kicked my door off, took all my cell phones, took my DVR, and then they bring it down to the station. Also, here's the thing.
He got Andrew Tated. He got the Andrew Tate treatment right there because they took all of his shit. They bust down his door. Dicot took everything, bro.
Everybody knows me in my, like where I'm from. I'm like the popular nigga in my town. So now they bring it down there. Nigga, they even called me. I said, because at first I was so bewildered. I didn't even know what was going on. By the way, I get and I'll tell you the truth. This is facts. My nigga, I'm a rich nigga, expensive nigga. My nigga, I spent $100,000. I got a $100,000 retainer on a lawyer, and I never got charged with nothing. But they serve a search warrant on my crib. So they serve a search warrant and they interrogated me. So I got the best lawyer known to man. I get that lawyer. We're trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, oh, we're investigating this sexual assault, alleged sexual assault. Long story short, and this is why Shorty, who thinks she got something over my head.
He's talking about Cheyenne now, because Cheyenne's trying to use this against him.
Bro, it's clear as day on tape. You feel me? Matter of fact, I still think the county got my DVR because I just got a new DVR. By the way, they sent me all type of shit like, yo, IQ good, like nothing with you, like you're straight. And here's the thing, my friends who's on the tape fucking the girl, they didn't get charged. It was like, yo, hey, listen, there isn't enough evidence that showcased that you didn't want to fuck them.
So, boom. And the reason why we have to do this here is because I have seen other people reacting to this, and it's for some reason, everybody split down the middle, which I don't think you should be if you actually did the facts on this, okay? He could have been, if he was guilty and everything was on camera and DJ Akademiks allegedly did what he did, he wouldn't have been out of jail, okay? His friends would have been charged. He didn't get charged. Nothing happened, and they confiscated everything. He got brought down to the station. They raided his house. They got everything. So they had ample amount of evidence if he did it to convict him with something. But they didn't. Okay, so it was an allegation that was levied, that they raided, and it didn't happen. So again, people out here reacting to it, they're like, because what ends up happening after this story came out was crazy. Because this story happened a while ago. He's telling the story that happened last year, but Cheyenne is threatening to expose him for this particular story right here that he's exposing. All right, but little did DJ Akademiks know that while he was exposing the story, that the lady he was talking about was going to watch this video and expose herself. I mean, God damn it, bro. Actually, let's go play the video of her exposing herself, right? So she goes in and does this video. It's called Tell the Truth, DJ Akademiks, okay? And which I find interesting because, again, this is not looking good, okay? So let's get this video up right now, and we'll get back to DJ Akademiks in a second. So this is her. This is the one that allegedly, it wasn't alleged, it was on the tape, that had sex with DJ Akademiks' friends while he was asleep. This is her right here. And supposedly she's African. Somebody said she was Nigerian. Oh my God, this is not a good look. Oh my goodness, bro. Why is it gotta be Nigerian, bro? I hope it's not.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
So that's the lady. So she saw that story and came out and had to say something about it, right? So it's like, okay, lady. First of all, he didn't bring your name into it. He tried to keep it as private as possible. You just now expose yourself. Now you're not gonna find this if you go to her channel right now. It's right here at the top. Miss Zia. She's actually one of those food channels and whatnot that goes around, making different foods and hairstyles and whatnot. So one of them glam channels, right? But so it's out there, out and about. And so she put out this video recently, and the internet went crazy because people are like, yo, DJ Akademiks, dude, she's saying she's coming out with her own story. She's saying that she's about to just bury you, dog. Like, what's going on? Like, what is happening right now? So DJ Akademiks does another stream, basically breaking everything down. And after seeing the text messages, because he actually break the text messages down. And the reason why people are going crazy on this is because there was another video attached to that where a woman was screaming, right? And people are alleging that video of DJ Akademiks standing around when the woman was sleeping was the video of her actually being raped or assaulted by those two men. And it actually wasn't the case because DJ Akademiks placed the full version of this video on the stream, and it wasn't her getting assaulted that was on that video. It was just him trying to get people out of his house, right? And it wasn't even the same girl, which was very interesting that a lot of people are running with this narrative. So if you're one of those channels who are out here spreading this stuff, DJ Akademiks is extremely petty. This guy is a petty man. He might do some crazy shit to take down the channel. Because if you go on her channel right now, you're not gonna find that video. She took it down. I looked, I couldn't find it. Luckily, I had this tabulated already, but you can't find it. It's gone. It's gone. So what we're gonna do is go to DJ Akademiks' response to that, and then he's gonna expose the text message, and then we're gonna go back to the second L he took because that same Cheyenne girl that's threatening to expose him and already sent out dick pics to his friends, she stole $500,000 cash from DJ Akademiks' house. And it's like, bruh, first of all, why? Why do you have $500,000? It wasn't 500. He had $1 million in cash just laying around because he likes that, just in his house everywhere, right? In a house where he invites multiple strangers into, and they do whatever they need to do over there. He just casually keeps $1 million in cash. No wonder your house got broken into, bro. Like, again, people like this don't make any sense. They don't. But let's get to this video right here, where he basically breaks down the video. So the clip right behind me here, is the video that people are trying to conflate together that he's about to play. They're saying, oh no, it was her actually getting assaulted, and people are going crazy with this. Like, there's some videos, comments. People say, oh my god, I can't believe DJ Akademiks will let this happen. And again, it's not the story because the cops reviewed the tapes. He was asleep. He wasn't awake during that time when the alleged assault happened, which we know it wasn't because it was on camera and the police has the tape. So let's play his response to this. The roast McMeals. So this is the video right here. This is the video right here people are seeing, and they're conflating with her, the girl being assaulted at the time. All right, and it wasn't that, but people are saying it's the same thing. Oh shit, my bad, chat. My bad, chat. Hold on, let me get the audio. Let me get the audio going on this one here. He didn't say much, but let me put this up here. So let's play it again. Because in the background, if you listen, there's a woman screaming. There's a woman screaming in the background. Oh shit! Can y'all hear it? Damn, what is going on, bro? Hold up. Cause I can hear it. Hold up. Let me pull this back up, chat. I got y'all. We're gonna rewind the whole thing. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna rewind the whole thing. I can't believe there was no audio to that. All right, we're gonna start right here. This is where it started. All right, let me know if you can hear it now. I don't know why they did that.
Okay, now, by the way, it is a hoax. Actually, maybe not.
You hear it now?
But this clip is going viral. Okay.
Well, y'all can hear her screaming in the background. Let me rewind that again.
By the way, it is a hoax. Actually, maybe not that stupid. But this clip is going viral. Okay. By the way, if everybody know, I clearly said yesterday I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, the Keep It a Bean shirt. I've been wearing it for 3 days. This was last night. I come back from my studio. I done told my story. I come back from my studio to my house. There's cameras ripped out of my outside the inside of my house. There's mad monitors broken. There's mad shit broken. I'm even talking to this individual like, yo, damn, why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it, and they're posting the clip where it says ex-girlfriend stole $500K from him. So she's not a public figure, so she's like, oh my god, you ruined my whole like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever. That's all people are gonna know from me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman. She's screaming, oh my god, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time somebody hits me and said, yo, your stream accidentally started. Like it just started because the internet was out before. I come down, I cut the stream off. That's it. Like there's random bums on here talking about I called my girlfriend smashing my friends in my house.
Yeah, that's so people took that on Twitter and they were thinking, oh, this is the same girl, the same one right over here that was calling DJ Akademiks out. It wasn't her. All right, that was the girl. I think it was Cheyenne that he was talking about before. And when she found out that he made this tell-all stream, basically exposing her for stealing money from him, and which we're about to get to that part, by the way. But exposing her for stealing money from him, right? What ended up happening was she then came back and started ripping shit off the walls and like screwing with his shit and all that stuff, right? And it just goes to show you the type of people this guy surrounds himself with. I mean, it's just like, yo, these people are out of control. You're a grown-ass man who you're in your prime. You got all this money. You should be just in a lane, just moving and keeping to yourself. And, you can have fun, but like here you are surrounding yourself with crazy people who can't even regulate their own emotions, dog, to the point they'll just come into your house and destroy shit at whim. How the fuck does she even get access to get into your house? Let me get this straight, DJ Akademiks. This is the same woman. Let me get her off the screen. This is the same woman that posted your government information, your prescription, and all that stuff, exposing you. You still stayed with her. She stole $500K from you. You're still talking with her. She sent dick pics to your friends. You're still talking with her. And then you expose the fact that she stole $500K. She's allowed into your house to make a big scene and rip shit off the wall and do stuff. Like, unless you still had a soft spot for her, you should have had a restraining order for that woman and keep her as far away from you and your property as possible. But the fact that she was in your house and she tore up your property allows me, because she didn't force her way in. I mean, you're Big Ek. What, is she going to shove you down to the floor, moving her way in? No. So you obviously let her in, meaning you don't know how to keep toxic people away, bro. I think you're hooked to this girl. I mean, it is what it is. Otherwise, why was she in your house to destroy your shit to begin with? Let's continue on with Big Ak's other story over here, because this shit is ridiculous, bro. We got to finish up with that story, and then we'll go back to his response here in a second. Hold up, let me go back to that.
You could probably even hear her like what word she's saying.
Look, like, listen to this. Listen to this.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go on your Twitch and talk about everything with me to the world like I look crazy now?
Bro, yeah, because she is crazy. She took a photo of you, an intimate photo of you, and sent it to somebody else. If a man did that to a woman, that's revenge porn. Okay, that's something that you should be pressing charges to her. It doesn't matter if that's your friend, all right, did she send those photos to? It don't matter. She had no right to do that. And the fact that she had the guts to come up into your crib and we hear her smashing things because she felt like you did her wrong by telling your story, bruh, not only are you the ultimate victim, but you're the ultimate bum, dog. Like you brought all this shit on yourself. You brought it all on yourself, dude. Like, this is insane.
So whatever. So that's that. I also really want to get to, I mean, I'm not gonna, because this not gonna really be no back and forth between me and nobody type shit. You feel me? This ain't gonna be no real back and forth with me and anybody in particular. But I also do want for the people who rock with me and who's gonna understand what the fuck I've been saying and realize I'm not coming on here like, nigga, I would have never said none of that shit if I came on here to lie. What I'll say is, I wasn't even gonna post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl, or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using that incident. So I just spoke on it and cleared it. I didn't mean to make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I ain't even say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I'd never said who you were, Shorty. Okay,
that's also facts. He didn't bring her name up, but she put herself in a situation. Now everybody knows that she is the one that did this. Everybody knows that she is the one. And honestly, if she decides to take this even further, the next step that DJ Akademiks has to do is just show the tape, right? He's going to have to release it. So I doubt that she's going to press this anymore. But yeah, she definitely wasn't thinking when she decided to come out here and started telling all this stuff, right? It's like, come on, bro. Like, you just outed yourself. That's not a good look, bro. That really isn't. Let's continue.
And I'm not even going to play because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the video you made. But what I do want to show, number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, a nigga would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this. These are things that the police and everybody else looked at their damn self. You know, unlike the cost in that incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it. Nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now, Shorty's trying to, and again, I don't know how she just jumped into the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly. And by the way, I can't show certain shit. Like, for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that. Feel me? I can't post it on here, clearly. But the police seen all this shit. Like, they seen everything. Okay, so these are the messages. We're going to go off, like, I'm not even going to play what Shorty said because I'm not going to do this back and forth. I'm going to show you text messages, what the police said, and you're going to read these messages. And remember what I said? You're going to read these messages and just say to yourself, man, this sound like Ack was capping. Or, man, this sound like Ack did some shit. Oh, this, whatever you want to take from that, you take from it. I was never going to even post these shits. But you got these people, like, trying to cloud chase doing too much, my nigga. Like, y'all got to chill. Shit, I'm already into it with, like, that other Shorty. Like, yeah, all right, here we go, though. Now, I'm going to just give y'all, hopefully this is the last time I really even got to speak on it, but knowing, shit, how do I, by the way, I'm still trying to, you know, I don't want to, I also don't want to dox nobody. Like, that's not what I'm doing this for, bro. Shit. Is it this? All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, I got the first one. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is the first message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fuck my niggas, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bruh, you know, like I looked at you. And if she remembers this, you know, I'm not capping. I said, you know, men look at girls 2 different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and horse. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody?
Because that's what you're going out there promoting. All of you dudes out there. Okay, listen, think about your ideology for a second, right? Your ideology is go out and run through all these women, right? So you can get your game up, your body count up, all the stuff up, right? But when you're running through these women, these are women that you're adding their body counts to, all right? And when you go on podcasts and glamorize how it's great, you're showing these OnlyFans women, you're putting them on the pedestal, all right? You're giving, they're seeing all this clout. They start get the feeling that, oh, maybe these are the type of women you guys want. Because to be fair, that's what you guys are saying every time you go online. You want a woman with all these different things, but then you want her also to be simultaneously at home, stay and do the cooking clean. Listen, you can't be sending mixed signals like that. If you invite these type of women into your life, chances are they're the type of women that like to sleep with multiple men. It's no surprise that you see a lot of these guys who talking about high value this, high value that. Their women are mostly OnlyFans models and thoughts. That's what they surround themselves with. You don't see quality women around these men at all. That's why I'm not surprised you're not going to see quality women around DJ Akademiks. Yet, he tells you guys to stay away from these types of women, but he currently deals with them. We thought Selena Powell, was it Selena Powell or whatever her fucking name is, right? We thought she was bad enough, right? It was like, yo, how could DJ Akademiks deal with a woman like that? And simp for her no less, because he bought her a car and all this stuff like that. It just goes to show you, man, I think high value is like a little, it's just a mask for men who never really made it. They finally got money, and now they can use that money to simp for women that don't really have the value, but then cry online when they get fucked over. This is what you guys do. You put yourself in these situations. I don't feel sorry for DJ Akademiks at all. He brought all of this on himself. And the fact that he did this tell-all story, bro, you should have just kept it quiet. Who fucking cares what Cheyenne was gonna do, right? You decided to go out there and tell the story. Now it made you look bad, and the girl knew you were talking about her. She has a whole YouTube channel, so now she's trying to protect her reputation, which spins off a completely new drama that now you got to deal with. It's just the drama surrounding these high value men. I mean, is this what you men want? Is this what you want to aspire to? Just dealing with women that ain't worth it? Just like, and then having all this drama surrounding you? This is crazy, bro.
So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepted it that she did have sex with the 2 dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose. Whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. By the way, it's not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. Very right. This is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit.
Yeah, this is the other.
She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. What's the next message? Give me a second. Now, this is another message. And then this is, and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, because, like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with 2 dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get, come on, dog. Like, come on, let's
do crazy. Like, honestly, that just shows you that she's careless. Like, she don't give a fuck about her body. Like, listen, bro, if you're just gonna meet 2 random dudes, first of all, you didn't have even plan on meeting these 2 dudes. You plan on meeting DJ Akademiks, but you met these 2 random men, and then you had unprotected sex with them. Yeah, you're crazy, girl. You don't even know who they are. Obviously around this scene, and the fact that he's telling you go get checked, it's a testament to how reckless you were, because All his friends, they all have STDs. All these bozos got STDs. All right, they're running around sleeping all these women, glamorizing it, not telling y'all, oh yeah, we got all these, we're walking around here with all these diseases. They're literally walking petri dishes right now. That's what these people are. And you just out here acting reckless, man. It's just some, yo, just pay attention to who he surrounds himself with, dog.
Math. All right, anyway, let me see. Oh, shit. Yeah, let me just download it again. And then go like this. And right here. There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this. And I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there. Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie. And this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for like, because I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her like, yo, you know me for like 2 years and you fuck like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, niggas on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call. I guess she called. She says, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out because it's bits and pieces I remember and I'm still not okay. Right.
The fact that she even sent that she doesn't have a case for us to figure it out. Like, you're already insinuating that he wasn't even part of it. Even the all of this, it just proves that the reason why DJ Akademiks didn't get charged for it. She's coming out here and she's lying about this clearly.
This is what I say to her. This is what I literally say. I said, this is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. And then when I said, yo, you know, you fucked my 2 niggas, she was like, what? No, I didn't. Anyway, she said, well, I was sleeping. You were okay with doing it? You said, yeah. So I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here, if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with, and you said, yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, so far his story's lining up. Yo, Laughing Man with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you. Laughing Man says, "What's hilarious is that they say stay away from these 304s, but what you doing, huh? It's like saying do what I say, not as I do." Yeah, facts. DJ Akademiks says this all the time. He hangs out with red pillars, fresh and fit. He still defends them, right? And to this day. So they all say stay away from these 304s, stay away from these, thoughts and whatnot. But look who they surround themselves with all the time. It's the same women they're telling you not to date. So why are you telling these? Listen, if you want people to be high value like you, why don't you let them live by your examples, dog? So if anything, they should be dealing with the same kind of women you're dealing with. And I wouldn't be surprised if these men are dealing with the same type of women. I wouldn't be surprised if these men were, because all they're doing is following you guys' example. All the fans following DJ Akademiks right now who are males, right? And thinking this guy's a role model because he brags about all the money he has, the millions he's making a year. Look at the women he surrounds himself with. That's your future, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's like y'all say, oh, stay away from these girls. You turn around, look at the dating. They're dating these girls. It's like, oh my goodness, these guys, bro. They're just so dumb. Yo, Moody with the 5. Shout out to you. Moody says, why would good women approach any of these high value degenerate losers? Facts. Because some of them aren't really good men themselves, right? They hide behind the moniker of good men, but they're not good men, because at the end of the day, they're being nice for a reason. It's the nice guy approach, right? It's not because, oh, I'm a nice guy and I'm just genuinely being nice because I just want to give love and hugs to the world. No, that's not true. They're being nice, overly nice to certain women because they think that's an easy way to get in their pants. And when it doesn't happen, all right, or the women keeps them in the friend zone, mask comes off. And it happens with a lot of these incel boys, right? So again, when these guys say, oh, these women do it to nice guys, nigga, you not nice. You're not nice to begin with. You just don't have you can't even look at yourself. You can't even self-reflect because your ego's in the way. That's the problem. A lot of these guys, listen, and women sense that. A lot of the women sense that, right? The women who are decent, they've been brought off by good backgrounds. They have good relationships with friends, and they got a good network out there of people that care about them, right? You're not gonna see them hang around losers like this. All these high value shit. The people you're gonna see around high value men are either strippers, Instagram thoughts, or OnlyFans women. That's literally it. You're not going to see anything more. You're not going to see any quality women, lawyers, or any of that. You're going to see these types of women. It's because these are the type of women that are attracted to the money and the wealth, because they see these bozos as marks, high value marks. That's just is what it is, bro. You can't get away from that. Let's continue.
So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and okay, let me find the rest of that. Let me see. Oh, where the fuck is it? Hold on. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I'm gonna have to screenshot that part again. My bad, chat. It was a big clip, nigga. Let me see. I think so. Okay, bet. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what's like, I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her, like, yo, you know, you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and like, you know, this, like, whatever, like these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Right? This is what she says. She says, always with you, but not this time around. I guess she's like, I guess she's saying, I'm always with you, like I'm making a choice, like with you. So literally, she's even saying, with you, anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you, always I'm making a choice with you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years, on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you, always. Yes, good, you, yes. But she said, I blacked out, right? Remember, I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up, right? That's when I wake her up during the night. So I hit my homies on the side. Now, I'm going to be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro, I said, you know, she's like, I said, what happened last night? By the way, they ain't never tell me they had sex with her. So now I'm the one who got to kick it off by putting them in the group text. Yo, what happened last night? Because Shorty's acting like she wasn't with y'all doing whatever. They tell me, bro, how is she saying that? She even convinced us to give her her phone back. This is what my homie said on a different text. She convinced us to give her her phone back, that she could call her friend, that her friend could come over too, another girl.
Why are they still your homies, bro? First of all, why are they still your homies? That don't make any sense, bro. Them people shouldn't be your homies at all. They basically had sex with a woman that was supposed to be there for you. Them not your homies, bro. They're snakes in the grass. And the fact that you're still calling them your homies, it proves a year later, nigga, you still haven't learned shit. You got a girl in your house destroying your property and shit, all because you didn't like a tape that you basically told the truth on, all right? And then you're out here still calling the dudes that smashed your girl while you were sleeping in your own house your homies. Bro, again, this guy. You can't feel sorry for him. You really can't. He deserves all of this shit. Them not my homies. The moment I found out, bro, all of y'all can get out. I don't want anything to do with any of y'all. Y'all are snakes in the grass. That's crazy.
So that's why I'm telling her. I said, so I'm telling her what my homie said. They says you were trying to call and bring your friend to join it. By the way, keep in mind, if I'm not sleeping, why am I keep reiterating what another nigga saying? I'm like a middleman, right? Look, then she says, no call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was mad awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you, not to, and I guess it says have sex with your friends. Hold on, let me get that text message. Not to have sex. He got mad. He got mad at me saying everything with Ak got to go through me first and a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Nigga, I'm sleeping, my nigga. Like, I get that somebody else, but I'm just talking about me, dog. I'm talking about me right now, though. She's saying one of my peoples is saying that to her. I said, I don't know. This is what I'm texting her. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. Bro, if I'm there, if I'm like present, if I'm kicking it with y'all doing what I would be awesome. Two different stories. I'd be like, no, that's what happened.
That's dumb. And you could tell this is an excuse here too. And listen, the reason why I don't believe that is DJ Akademiks invited you. He paid for your Uber. Okay, so clearly he wants to be with you. The fact that you listen to his friend saying everything has to go through him and to get to Big Act, that's dumb. And it also exposes the mentality that his friend circles have, right? Especially when it comes to women that they deal with over there. So some of these girls, I mean, they basically treat her like she's some kind of groupie. That's basically what it is. Oh, you wanna talk to AK? Well, you gotta do this. Now here's the thing: if she was smart, which again I don't believe this per se, because she lied when the camera was right in her face. Like, yo, you can't you can't trust this shit, right? But again, you can't totally rule that out too. Maybe that is what the friends were saying out there. We don't know until we see the friends' text messages. We don't know. We just don't know. Okay, but girl, you're stupid, bruh. He paid for your Uber to be there. Why would you listen to some bum who doesn't even own the house that you're in? He's using their pool. All right, the pool owner invited you. Don't listen to the pool boy who's telling you got to go through him, all right? It's cap. You knew the deal, all right? And then it just goes to show you again, it doesn't matter how high value you are, okay? It doesn't matter. You could chase the high valueness and whatever, but if you don't invest the time to understand people, particularly women, okay, you will spend your high value dollars being finessed by this and your girl being taken by the pool boy. That's essentially what happens, because it seems like these low value or average niggas are winning. All you high value dudes are losers. That's what I'm starting to realize. You notice every single case of sex allegations, right? With a lot of black men going on right now, that was that either fake or not. A lot of it was fake, especially with what is that Kang dude, right? That was bullshit. All right, dude was running away from the woman while she was beating him up, but false accusation right there in his face, right? Again, you notice all these people that get these accusations levied against them, that get these Me Too charges that we hear about, they're all freaking celebrities, bro. They're all these supposed high value guys that are supposed to be invulnerable to this kind of treatment. But yet every single time I turn on the news, here's this celebrity getting accused of this. Here's that celebrity getting accused of that. Here's this guy getting accused. Here's that guy. All you high value dudes getting accused, right? So then when the next time these red pill poppers come up here and they try to fearmonger, oh, the average woman, okay, she's gonna do this and she's gonna do that to you. That's not true. All right, not entirely. It does happen to people out there, but typically the women that accuse guys like this typically exhibit the same behaviors, especially when you see them at bars or things like that, all right, where they lose all self-control themselves, all right, and they don't want to take accountability the morning after. That's essentially what we're seeing right now, okay? It's a lot of these high-value dudes that get stuck in these scenarios, and yet they want to fear-monger you to make it seem like, oh, no, every woman out there you meet, she's going to do this. It's not the case, right? And you could tell the dynamics that was at play with this guy here, especially the high-value man. You can see how apologetic she was to this because she realized, oh, I fucked up the bag by fucking the pool boys. That's essentially what's happening here. And she's running through however she can run through this to make it right in her mind, right? Even to the point where she's out here feeding DJ Akademiks these text messages that she's going to take this further than what he thinks right now. And the reason why he doesn't see this yet is because he's in his feelings. So it's all obvious. Again, a lot of y'all young men out there, just peep game, dog. These false accusations and these Me Too movements, we see it happening to a lot of these high value men in mass. 2023 was full of it. I mean, wake up, bro. This isn't telling you something. I don't know what else.
I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I said, I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. After you text me, I literally tell her, I didn't ask my homies nothing about that night until right now when you text me, right? Then she says, I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool, and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was going when I got up. Okay.
So she's saying that. She didn't say DJ Akademiks was naked on top of her. She's saying the other guy. She never even mentioned in these text messages DJ Akademiks was on top of her. But in the video she recently put out, she's making a statement that no, DJ Akademiks was also on top of her because he allegedly participated in this gang assault, right? Which obviously never happened. So again, because if it did, he would have been arrested. He would have been arrested last year, but it didn't happen. So again, it's a lot just interesting who these type of women, these so-called high-value men surround themselves by. I mean, just honestly think about it for a second. You work hard for your money, you grind all day, all right, and all because you can't control your lust, you surround yourself with psychopaths. right? You invite that kind of energy into your home, and then you turn around and blame women, bro. Blame your fucking choices. And the reason why we have to go over this massive L DJ Akademiks took, because it's a big example of what most of these incels go through, right? Not saying they're getting falsely accused or anything, not on that part, right? But on the part of these guys would have something bad happen to them by women, right? Whether it's a breakup, something as small as a breakup, or something as small as their women cheating on them. Instead of them handling it the right way, they come to the red pill and get spoon-fed all these toxic ideas that keeps them in the cycle, because the same guys who are giving you these ideas are stuck in the same cycle you're about to be on. And y'all don't get this, right? So this episode is important because we're watching DJ Akademiks, a high-value man who hangs out with other high-value men, and we're noticing the women, the people that surround all of them, they're all the same. Degenerates. So what about their life is so aspiring that you want to be that? So you can be surrounded by demons? Get the fuck out of here. That's dumb. Young men, wake up. Money, clout, and what is it? These scantily clad OnlyFans women that you want to do hot top streaming with. All right, it's not all that worth it, bro. Trust me. There are more fulfillments in life than these bozos out here. Anna Rodriguez, shout out to you for the $2 super chat, says, I've yet to see the receipts of the 9s and 10s Myron been pulling. And you're not gonna see him because Myron doesn't pull chicks, bro. Sneeko exposed him during that live stream where he was supposed to rizz up a girl, and he was treating like a job interview. So, yeah, how tall are you? Well, okay. See, thing is, I'm a high value man, and I gotta know because I'm over 6'1", and all high value men, you know, we have to pick a litter. So, what school did you go to? He turned that into an HR interview, bro. I was like, oh, come on, what is this? What you call this a game? So, listen, the only type of woman that's gonna be with Myron is if she was forced or arranged to be with Myron, or she's one of these 304s that they rail against. That's the only way. There's no way Myron's pulling quality women, so he's not gonna post it.
And I think the last one is the last message. Okay, here's the last message, I believe. Okay.
Yo, Isaiah treats with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you. He says, what bothers me is how these guys can't fathom that average guys are getting laid, and dudes that aren't getting laid is due to their own inadequacies. Facts. You can see DJ Akademiks has a bunch of inadequacies at play, bro. He's got massive insecurities, so he relies on his money and wealth and status all the damn time. You can see it clear as day, right? And they're sitting there thinking that we're the ones who are losing out here. We're out here telling you don't need to be this high value. First of all, this nonsense that a high value man has to be responsible for taking care of a whole family. Do you know how fucking expensive it is to raise families of 3, 4, 5 kids and have a wife? All right, all that stuff to maintain that. Listen, if a young man is not ready for that life just yet, there's no need for you guys coming out here with these propagandas trying to put pressure on these young men to go out here and start taking care of families. For Pete's sakes, $200,000 to raise one kid from age 1 to 18 years old. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Not a lot of kids can even afford that. Most people, home ownership is going to be way out of the reach in the future. And here comes these red pill bozos trying to preach a future that ain't true. Okay, listen, if you're not ready to get to that level where you're marrying women or whatnot, or you're trying to start a family, that's okay. If you're not at that level, if you're at the level where you're like, you know what, I'm making $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year, I don't need to be 100K or whatever it is that I'm seeing on the internet, that's okay. Because guess what? All this stupid shit happening to these high value men, you're going to avoid that like the plague. Guaranteed, because the problem follows for people who don't have it put together. And it shows you no amount of money on this earth you can have is going to have your life put together, because DJ Akademiks doesn't even have it together. Shout out to you, bro. They just expose themselves day in and day out thinking they're doing something. It's so wild to me, bro.
She says, Okay. Nah, everyone was going when I got up. That's the last thing she said. And then what happens after that is everyone's going. I got up. Sorry, chat. Like I'd screenshot these and sent it to myself. Okay, so she said, I wish I could see the entire video. So now she's asking, she wants to see the video, right? By the way, this is the video that the police already got. Like the police got this shit in 4K. Like this is if everything we're talking, like it's in 4K, my nigga. Oh, why am I downloading the wrong part then? Okay. All right. So cool. She says, I wish I could see the entire video. Oh, I didn't have the right thing on. My bad. I'm stupid as fuck. Oh, I said, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it. So I'm telling her, like, bro, I haven't watched the full video of y'all doing everything, bro. It's like, I don't know how long they were going for, bro. Like, I just wasn't going to be there. Hey, let me just eat my popcorn and watch my friends fuck the shit out of this girl that I was talking to. Like, bro, no. So it's like, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it other than when you were denying it happened. I said, I'd rather not, LOL. I'd rather not watch the video. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, I'd rather not watch this type of video. She says, we don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that, and I don't remember that part. That's what she's saying. Then I said, who is they? She says, I just mean the doctors. Then she says, I don't know how this works, if a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want any of this to happen to any other person like that. And this is what I said. I said, I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Def don't want to be the middle person because everybody got their sides. I talked to my homies. They said, bro, nigga, she was mad awake. She was making us take shots. Yo, she was lit as fuck. Like, she did blah, blah, blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember none of this. And I'm like, okay, I'm like in a weird position. Then she says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. That's what I keep telling you. Don't invite nobody to your crib. This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See? So she's admitted. I'm the middle person. And she says, it's true. But it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up story. Happened at your house. I think is that the last one? Oh, yeah, well, this part really here. But yeah, so if that wasn't the one that got my shit rated, it was definitely this part right here. Look at me. So I said, oh, she says, that's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up stories. I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course I can. I said, of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing. LOL. I don't know what y'all interactions were. And she says, let's see what the advice. This is, bro, this is the last conversation I have with her then until she calls asking for the number of one of the other guys. And then 2 hours later, the police is trying to get the DVR. I guess she went to the cops. It's fine.
It's crazy. It really is crazy because when you even, I went back to her channel. When you go back to it, you're not going to see that video. It's not there, right? So she does this beauty and glam stuff, right? I even looked in the shorts and I didn't see any of that stuff in there. So it's completely gone, right? But I mean, it just goes to show you, man, that when you hanging on people who are degenerates, right? Okay, that's essentially what's going to end up happening. They're not going to give a two fucks or shits about you. They don't give a crap. They don't give a crap, bro. It's your life. All right. So then she comes out, does the fake allegations and whatnot, and now you're in a whole heap of drama 2024, and you have to go ahead and clear your name and all this stuff, right? So again, that's something he's gonna have to deal with. We'll see if Miss Zaya comes out with any more information. Part of me thinks it's not gonna happen. The reason why it's not gonna happen because the next thing it's probably gonna force DJ Akademiks to do is release the exact same tapes even the detectives were reviewing, and they still have the tapes at the police station. DJ Akademiks said it himself. So I don't think she wants to go that far. I think she got in her emotions because she saw the video of DJ Akademiks doing a tell-all trying to expose his other ex-girlfriend, which is like, bro, you exposing your exes alive, all you're doing is exposing yourself and your inability to choose good quality women. That's it. Even both girls you put in that scenario were both not quality. Okay, you're exposing yourself. And you're just telling us, the viewers watching this, you're telling us that, yeah, bro, you have terrible choices in women and people. All right, but these are the same dudes that go out and say, oh, women are hoes. All women are this. All women are that. But look at who he's surrounding himself with. This is what I tell you, young men, all the time when y'all listen to these bozos. The women they're talking about on their platforms aren't real world women. Okay, you already tell they're not real world women. These are women who are attracted to the fact that you have something. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. These guys are not going to get it because they don't understand attraction. They just understand the things that women are attracted to, the money, cars, chains, and wealth or whatever, but they don't really understand what it takes. That's why DJ Akademiks, he can't fathom why a woman like that will come to his house after he paid for her to come to his house, and then she fucks the equivalent of the pool boys. He can't fathom that. He's a high-value man, right? After all, I'm high value. I'm Big Ak. No, you're not, bro, because even the pool boys can get your girl. That's what it shows you. So again, this high value shit, it's for the birds, bro. Just let it die. When you see Myron coming up here, oh yeah, this is what happened. Oh, they covered this, by the way. Their coverage was hilarious. All right. But when you see this kind of nonsense, they don't get quality women. Trust me, young men, you're not missing out on anything. And even just watching this and getting a kind of idea of the women that Fresh and Fit are dealing with, how are y'all saving lives? How are y'all saving lives? If these are the kind of examples you're leading with and the people you're hanging out with, it seems like you're doing more to ruin more young men's lives, because you're telling them to pretty much go out there and deal with the same women that they see you dealing with. You don't have to tell them that, but they're watching you deal with those type of women. So what are they going to do? They're going to go on Instagram, DMing girls. They're going to go to clubs, talking to strippers. They're going to do all these different things because they want the type of girls that you guys got. The ones that are all done up with the butt implants and the breast implants and the big lips. They don't even look like real women out here. You want those type of girls, but you're not ready for the baggage. So you see how all this stuff is happening to him, but DJ Akademiks thinks he's exposing his girl. No, you're exposing yourself. You're a bozo. This was bad. This was really bad, bro. Let's go back to the story, because now we're done with Miss Zaya's saga. We'll see what ends up happening in moving forward. If Miss Zaya comes out with more videos, and you know, with her tell-all, we'll see. All right, and believe it or not, she's got people supporting her. So she's got supporters, male and female. Even I've seen other channels that are ran by dudes, black men. All right, they're out here, you know, roasting DJ Akademiks, saying he's a alleged rapist. I don't think he is, because I'm sorry, I listen to facts. He's not. He's clearly not. This woman felt some type of way. It is what it is. But we'll see when more of this comes out. But there are people on Twitter, there are people on YouTube that are egging this on. So we'll see if Ms. Zaya will be forced to come with a response. If she does, we'll see how that measures up. But she needs to be careful, which is why she probably deleted that video, man. It's a good reason why. You're not going to find it on there, because he can take her to court and destroy her entire life. All right. So I don't think she wants that kind of heat. I don't think it's even worth it to have that kind of heat. So she's off of that. But let's get back to Cheyenne, the woman who's currently tormenting DJ Akademiks' life, because it's something that we just have to go over. All right. Because he's now going to break down the part where she stole, the same Cheyenne. Okay. She stole $500,000 from this man. Think about it, chat. Let me ask you, let me ask the males in the chat one question. I got to ask you guys one question, okay? If you're dating a girl, let's say you're a high value man, you got $1 million in cash sitting in your house, okay? And you're dating this girl, and you're dating her for months, and you're thinking she's all cool and whatnot. You can trust her, because when you're there with her, you don't see any negative behaviors, right? And then one day she leaves because y'all have an argument, and she's gone. And then you realize you're down $500,000. Like, your $500,000 just gone. You don't know what happened to it. You don't know what happened to it. It's gone, right? Would you automatically assume, maybe this girl got my money, or would you just think, no, maybe I lost it somehow. Maybe the wind took it. Maybe a ghost had it. My dog ate it. I don't know, but I don't know how I can lose. Who would you assume took that money? All right, just put a one in the chat if you assume, hey, me and this girl don't live on good terms, and now I'm down 500,000. It might be her. Or two, no, ain't no way. I must have lost it somehow. Let me know in the chat. I want to see how well you guys are, because whatever answer you choose is certainly better than what DJ Akademiks reacted to, because he found out she took his money, but it's almost like he felt like he didn't want to believe that she took the money. Almost willing to keep himself in a charade of lies, okay, just to have a chance to still be with this woman. Oh my God, bro. Talk about simple to hear. Let's continue. I think he starts it off around like 47 minutes. So we didn't go right in here. Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell the world, oh, you're not a millionaire. Gang, see my TD account, nigga, with $400,000. Nigga, I got tens of millions in motherfucking stocks and bonds. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? But this is what this woman really thinks she got over it, nigga. She want to be in your bank account. She want to be in every single thing about you. Now, let me tell you, this is going to be the most egregious thing, I swear. This is going to be the most egregious thing. And if she actually denies this, I got all the proof. I could have had this woman in jail for 40 years. Are y'all listening to me? For 40 years. This is how forgiving I am, and this is why y'all going to call me a simp, and I'm going to take it. Chat. There's a point. I don't know more. So for all y'all niggas who think y'all got it, y'all's gonna come get a different result. There's a time I used to have $1 million cash in my crib. That's a fact. Do you know this bitch stole $500,000 from me?
Oh my God.
Cash.
Bro. Oh my God.
Bro, I had them in safes and all type of shit. Nigga, I'm not checking the money all the time. I had money just sitting there. I gamble, nigga. When I gamble, I pick money up cash.
This is so bad.
When Shorty moved to Houston, like whatever, we like broke up or whatever. Not really peeping shit. Nigga, I got $1 million in cash. $1 million. Not talking about 50, $1 million. One day, I get a new money counter. I said, let me try my new money counter, and I get the bands. So I like count my money and wrapping the bands around them shits. I'm sorry. If you're not like that, I'm sorry. So I'm counting my money.
Weird thing to do.
Money, I had $1 million. I remember I had $1 million. Now I might have given my mom like 30 grand here. I might have, but I should have like definitely over like 950. Definitely 900,000. I'm counting my money. I got $400,000.
Damn. Oh my God.
I'm confused. I'm like, what? This shit don't make sense. What the fuck? I got 400,000 not in this lot of money, but I'm like, what the 400,000? What the fuck? Where my money go? So now I'm thinking about I do got some wild spending habits. What the fuck?
Bro, my heart would sink.
Let me tell you how I figured this shit out.
My heart would sink, dog.
This woman has been arrested once or twice or whatever because of her actions in my crib. By the way, the last month,
What? What are you doing dealing with a woman that has been arrested once or twice at your crib? Once should be the last time. Bro, you are the ultimate simp. Bro, is it that good? Does she got it that good? Bro, she comes to your house, your area, your realm, causes complete chaos. First time should have been the last time, my boy. But once or twice, and then you still kept her around long enough to steal over $500,000 from you. I'm sorry, dog. You're an idiot. This is worse than Donovan Sharp's story, bro. You're an idiot, dog. Like, first of all, why? I understand like $30,000 and maybe $20,000 in liquid cash in your house, but $1 million in cash. Come on, bro. I don't even think most billionaires would be carrying that kind of liabilities in their homes. Like that's stupid. Like that's just dumb, bro. Like yeah, like what the fuck, bro? Again, it just shows you that these guys are in love with money so much so they're leading with it everywhere. Like he thinks that just makes him cool. And I like to stack my money up and count it. Like, bro, what? Why? You should put that at least a good portion of that back into the market, bro. Like, what are you doing? That's just so dumb.
In the last 30 days, the police literally, she was naked, took her out, had to bring her to some mental asylum. She was like butt booty naked because she's, first of all, she's drunk. Now, let me explain something about Cheyenne. Cheyenne is someone who's a victim of my lifestyle. I've been drinking for 10 years straight, every day, since college, every day. If you were around me, if you were a chick that get in my lifestyle, it's going to be intoxicating. You know why? You probably don't got to work. And I start drinking at about 8:22 a.m. It's very intoxicating. Damn. I'm sorry. Now, her problem is that she doesn't have a limit. She doesn't know how to stop. She doesn't know how to chill. She doesn't know, hey, this is too much.
Maybe that means that you're a bad example. Like, again, you just admitted that. She's a victim of your own lifestyle, right? So, again, that just means you're a bad example. I mean, again, you're just setting yourself up, bro. Any girl that's gonna be around you, all right, especially, bro, this is expected to happen. Why are you surprised that women around you who are getting drunk and going crazy, all right? Why do you think this nonsense is happening to you? Again, I'm not giving her an excuse for stealing the money. We know she stole the money, but nigga, bro, what? You start drinking at 8 in the morning, dude? Oh my God, that is horrible. That is, oh my goodness, dog. Dude, my stomach. Oh no. What? Yo, this is crazy. Yo, Anna, shout out to you for the 5. It says average is much more relatable and appealing to my life. Facts. The high value headaches come off as entitled princess, average man come to mama, please. Yeah. they are entitled and privileged because they believe, again, this is what I say on a lot of these men who are high value and they're acting this way, it's because they didn't get play when they were younger, okay, whether in high school or whenever they started experimenting with girls, right? They never got any play. They were never part of the cool kids. And these were the guys who always thought you had to have like cars and money, because maybe when they were in high school and they didn't have a car, the girls were dealing with high school dudes that the parents afford that give them a car while they were in high school, right? I mean, it's one of those things that happen. So maybe they didn't get to be part of the club, and now that they have money, they're running with the same women who have the same high school or college mentalities. You understand? You can see, you could tell the age where they're stuck at by the mentalities of girls they're bringing around. These girls are, the college party types or the high school party types. And yeah, some high schoolers go to college and party. I remember that. When I was in high school, bro, I ain't snitching on myself, but still, we were out here in college. We were partying, bro. It's not that hard to conceptualize that, okay? But in college and whatnot, that's what these women are. The mentalities are at. They're still in the I want to have fun and do that whatever stage, right? And these guys, because they didn't get that stage when they were younger, they're attracted to these women who are in that party stage, right? But the thing is, when it comes to that, a lot of these girls, they're not trying to get locked down and do anything like that. They're trying to have fun and do whatever. So you can't expect them to also be loyal to you. And what makes it worse is if someone like DJ Akademiks is also actively influencing that lifestyle, meaning he actively participates in drinking as early as 8:30 in the morning, or actively goes to clubs and whatnot. Again, yeah, you're setting yourself up for that disaster. No one should be going to clubs right now to be looking for girls or looking for anything like that. But you see the high value boys doing this shit, right? No one should be, reaching out to strippers and trying to find a relationship with them. But you see some of these high value guys doing the same stuff. So you got to think, okay, is being high value equivalent to hopefully ended up in dealing with some of these women? Or is there something else within me that I'm missing right now that I couldn't really deal with, and I'm overcompensating because I'm a high value man now? And people don't think about that. But shout out to you for the super chat. We got Allison Leah with the 5, was it 50? Shout out to you. Says, hey dude, greetings to you in the chat. I hope everyone had a good holiday and have a very good year this year. Facts, I had a great holiday. I had to take some time off, bro. So, New Year's, you bring the alcohol and shit. That's what I'm saying. This guy drinks at 8:30 in the morning, bro. Like, I'm telling, bro, when I get drunk and I wake up the next morning, I can't do anything else, okay? My head is throbbing, especially if I didn't drink enough water. When I was drinking, bro, I'm out for at least a few days. I'm out, dog. Like, I don't talk to me, don't do anything. This man gets right up and drinks at 8 in the morning. I can't. Again, this isn't normal. Normal people don't do this shit, okay? We don't do this. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but even in my circle of friends, okay, we're all normal dudes too. We're not waking up at 8:30 in the morning and then downing alcohol, bro. Maybe I have friends who would smoke. They'll wake and bake, right? Now, I mean, that's fine. All right, but if they're drinking alcohol at 8:30 in the morning, like, that's crazy. I can't live that life, dog. Like, I can't do that, dog. Oh, my goodness. A lady, shout out to you for the 5, says, you know how liars make up bigger, crazier stories to throw you off? That's what this is. Plus, he made himself a mark. He has $1.2 million laying around. Facts. No, not 1.2. $500,000 laying around. Facts. That's why his house got raided the first time. Not raided, broken into. Right? That's why he buys all his guns, because he brags about how much money he has. And people are always watching and lurking, right? They're lurking because, again, they're always going to be people who want what you have. And he's out here, I have $500,000. That's why you have to preface that. I don't do it anymore. So you guys can come try. Yeah, because you're out here bragging about it. You think it's cool. And the thing is, the people you're bragging to are faceless people on the internet. Yeah, you might meet some of them and whatnot, but again, they're just people on the internet, faceless. They don't care about what you have, okay? They care about the content that you bring, okay? So I just find this so weird. These guys spend so much time trying to impress people that don't really give a shit about them.
So the last time when she drank a whole bottle of Casamigos, like even now at my crib, because she was at my crib, I don't even know, she probably at my crib right now trying to break shit. Who knows? At my crib, I got a whole bar. I got a whole big ass bar. I got to hide bottles of liquor because she'll drink so much till she's an intoxicated face. She was so intoxicated when the police brought her out. They had to bring the EMT people in. Yo, she locked herself in my crib. They had to kick my door down again because she wouldn't open my doors. I seen her in the crib. She's mad drunk. She grabbed a big long knife. I said, I ain't letting the bitch cut my throat. I'm leaving. I'll walk out the crib. She locked every door. And then the police come, and based on what her mom and I told them what happened, they said, we can't leave until we do a wellness check to make sure she didn't kill herself or something like that. She wouldn't open the door. They kicked my fucking door down again. Who's paying for it?
Bro, you brought that on yourself. Why are you hanging out with lunatics for girlfriends? That's your problem.
You're right. I'm a bozo. I get it.
You're dumb. You're worse than a bozo.
So this person got a real bad alcohol problem. I got to hide alcohol from them. Let me get to the money that she stole. The way I found out she stole the money, she goes to Houston. Immediately, she buys a $140,000 car.
Damn.
She gets an apartment. Oh, I'm right over the Toyota Center. Okay. Now, granted, I'm a very generous guy when I'm dealing with my girl. She ain't no broke girl, just off the fact she with me.
This guy just casually bragging about how hey, listen, I simp for all my women I fly out. I simp for everyone. All right. You never broke when you were me. You can tell how he's doing it like it's some kind of flex. But all you're doing is sending a whistle out to all the other girls out there that, oh, wait, really? He just taking care of his girls like that? Let me go ahead and slide in his DMs. This is how they get hooked. This is how they get caught up, bro. This is right here. Over here, like, oh, by the way, she with me. She didn't. What? Who fucking cares, bro? You just making yourself out to be a mark.
I realized I misplaced the money. I said, what the fuck? I started going back to the dates where she's leaving my crib. So there's been multiple dates where her parents had to come drive up from Virginia, come get her ass because she's wilding, or the cops had to evict her. Like, the cops has been to my crib like 40 times, nigga. And they all come there, and like the cops is already on 10 where they're like, yo, bro, you don't live here. At first, she used to be like, oh no, I get mail here. The cops is like, yo, this is Axe crib. Get the fuck out, man, nigga. Stop playing with the nigga, bro. Like, the cops even know what type of time it is. One of the times when her mom come up, because she's a woman and whatever, I used to just like, when she's like, oh, I need to go get my stuff, that I could leave. I would just go in the corner, let her and her parents or whoever walk through my crib and go get her stuff. What I didn't know is that my stupid ass, she knew the combination. This is a chick to like, this chick is like mad just inquisitive. She knew the combination. I got 8 safes in my crib. She knew the combination of every one of them, bro. Oh, I swear I didn't know, bro.
Oh my God, you're stupid.
I swear I didn't know this.
Oh my goodness. Nigga.
So what I realized, and this is how I found it, and I caught her in the act, and I'm gonna tell you, I did get the money back. I'm gonna tell you how I get it back. When she she's in Houston, she started doing all type of thought shit. She hits me back up, and after, because remember, she has an alcohol problem. She goes out there blackout, whoring out, wilding, realizing that's not sustainable. Nobody taking it serious. She's trying to come back. She's also like, bro, she don't got no job, but she got like $20,000 a month in bills. It's shit looking bad. She come back. My stupid ass, of course, I'm like entertaining it. She give me access to her Ring camera in Houston.
Why are you even entertaining her coming back to you, bro? Why are you even entertaining her coming back to you, bro? You had a hunch that she probably stole something from you, because the moment she left you, she's over here buying things that she clearly couldn't afford because she don't have a job. That couldn't be a clue to you that, hey, I'm missing money. Now she has all this stuff. Oh, no. But you're still entertaining having her come back into your life. So let me get this straight. This woman physically abuses you, mentally abuses you, gaslights you, steals from you, and you're still dealing with her, bro. What is wrong? You're supposed to be some kind of whoa. Oh no, bro. This is bad. You are a terrible judge of character. And this is Cheyenne we're talking about, because clearly she's still involved in this nigga's life. Like, this guy, bro, you're an idiot. You should have cut her off with a restraining order a long time ago. The fact that I don't hear restraining orders.
So I kind of have it, but remember, I just found out my money got stolen. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even thinking it's her. I'm really thinking all type of different shit. Anyway, when I kind of get the inclination it's her, I'm like, when was I'm trying to like mark the date the last time I counted it, because I remember it was a mill. I'm like, what the fuck? I get the date. I figure out what happened afterwards. I said, oh, she was here then she left then. I said, nah, Cheyenne wouldn't steal no fucking money from me. Like, nigga, I leave tens of thousands of dollars around all the time. Like, she wouldn't, like, why would she just steal? But still, it is $500,000. But even though I'm like, she don't even know my safe combination. Okay. When I looked at her camera, her Ring camera that's in her kitchen in Houston, right after she just moved or she just left. One of them, like she'll leave, come back, leave. She brought out a bunch of shit. She took my money in socks.
Oh,
I count my money and I put them in $50,000 wads. It was in big socks that she put them in. And when I looked at the camera in Houston, out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000.
She don't respect you, bro. Why are these men constantly dealing with women that don't give a shit about them or respect them, bro? She don't respect you. Yo, Fred Mayo to go shots you for the $2 super chat. He says he must change his name to Lil. Okay, facts. He ain't Big Act no more. This is horrifying. Like, I mean, you a grown ass man dealing with this shit. You have it together. All right, you're supposed to, and you're dealing with this multiple times. Most men wise up after the first time. Cops get called to their house because their girlfriend is throwing shit around. You don't deal with them again, all right? But you kept inviting her into your life because DJ Akademiks, at the end of the day, he's a simp. He's a simp. So that high value shit he talks, it's garbage, my dude, because as long as you're the girl and the girl he's attracted to, he'll give you all of the excuses in the world to destroy his life. It's crazy. Elson Leo with the 50 again. Shout out to you. Says that move he makes with his hands on his nose. Yeah. How he's just like, I don't think he's just alcoholic. Yeah, you're right. You know, because alcohol is a downer, right? So when he goes to club and you have a club life like DJ Akademiks has, well, you need an upper. So I'm sure he's mixing and matching things in a club. I mean, it just is what it is. And it just shows you, man, this guy's surrounded by degenerates, man. And for him to come out there and just, especially the collab what he does with Fresh and Fit, like, bro, he should have been wiser going on their platform, letting people know, hey, yeah, bring these women around. That's probably not a good idea. But he doesn't. He lives the same lifestyle, which is just so telling.
She put the money in her safe.
That's crazy.
Now, here's the thing. The same detective who was working when niggas were trying to run my crib, they already, like, I started contacting them. You got to realize my money, I don't get illegal money. I'm not no drug dealer, no nothing like that. My money comes from a casino if I ever got cash. When you get money from a casino is like a financial entity. They got serial numbers and they usually are sequential. It's very easy to track. I'm not getting $5. I'm getting 200,000. Yes, that's easily trackable. I go to the cops because I go to the cops first. And to make a long story short, man, the cops is basically asking me info for them to lock her ass up. Like, yo, just give us info. Like, we'll just lock her up because, nigga, if she is in control, that's a federal crime. First of all, it's $500,000.
And she crossed state lines with it. She stole your money, crossed state lines. It's federal, bro. It's all over the place. Why didn't you do it?
Anyway, I confront her on the phone. I say, yo, Cheyenne, I'm going to keep it a being with you, yo. I don't know what's going on with you or whatever, but, like, I got you on my camera. I got you on your own Ring camera that I screen recorded. I still got the screen recording. I said, I could put you in jail. You know, if you go to jail for this, you're going to jail for decades, my nigga. You stole from a nigga who gave you everything, nigga. What's up with you? The police is waiting for me to bring them some shit because they're going to run a warrant on her shit to see if she's deposited anything. If she deposited anything, she's going to jail. She breaks down. She admits it. She says, I'm sorry. I only stole it because my feelings was hurt. I was going to bring it back. You know that bullshit. Here's what my dumbass do. I take her back.
You dumbass. And now you're mad she's sending dick pics to your friends. You're like, all of these red flags, dude. These red flags. And you still take her back? What? Whoa. Again, chat, this is why I don't feel sorry for this clown. A woman who has been nothing but problems to you. The cops basically know who she is because they get called to your place all the time for violence, okay? She steals from you over $500,000 across the state lines, and then to make it worse, she tricks off your money. And you are still considering taking her back. Oh, pray for this dude. Somebody pray for this man. This is crazy, bro. I don't know. Where are your friends? Who do you have in your life to tell you, buddy, this is not a good idea? You should probably stay away from this one. Yo, you should have listened to the cops, dog. Like, I don't care. I don't care if she gave you your money back. I'm pretty sure she didn't give you all of it, okay? But I don't care if she gave you your money back. I would have had her not only give me the money back, but also have her arrested and locked up for even stealing it to begin with. You did neither, bro. You're not an assertive man. You want to talk about, I'm Big Act. You're not assertive. You're spineless. This is weak. This is completely weak. You don't have strength at all as a man. And you out here talking, trying to expose these women. You exposing yourself. You spineless, dog. This is crazy. I can't believe this. I'm dumbfounded. I thought $500,000 gone. Probably a big red flag.
I tell her ass, I said, put all my money in a bag, $500,000, get on the next plane in the morning and bring my $500,000 back to my crib. She did that, to be honest. I got my money back. That never went to the cops.
You're stupid.
But this is why I'm even still thinking, why would a bitch like this that I've spared you jail, prison, play with me?
Because she doesn't respect you. You are not doing anything worthy of respect.
Would you think you have some shit over me? Okay. So I get my money back. She's apologized. She's like, yo, I was just hurt. I was going to give it back. I'll ask y'all the question. I know there's some females watching me. You say you mad because a nigga done cheated on you. You take $500,000 cash from that nigga, $500,000. If he don't find out, are you bringing it back? You answer that question for yourself. By the way, she took the money in June when she first moved to Houston. I got that money back in like October. It's not like, oh yeah, I took it for like a couple days. Nigga, let me had this shit for months. So I ain't gonna lie, that's a really dumbass thing for me. And
yeah, you look stupid.
Whatever y'all might say about me because of that, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You're stupid, bro.
But let's get to it again. This is probably the last thing.
So right now, he's trying to run through any evidence that he can find that he thinks she has on him. The fact that he even feels the need to do this, maybe there's something we don't know that Cheyenne has on this man. Because why, again, he can just get out in front of it if she exposes it. Like, yeah, okay, here's my response to that. This is what happened. But the fact that he's doing all this preemptive stuff to get ahead of this, what does Cheyenne have on this dude, right? He exposed the dick pics, fine. He exposed she stole $50K, fine. He exposed she knows about the alleged sexual assault, fine. But why did he feel the need to do this? Unless there's something we haven't known, because he's supposed to be the guy that doesn't give a shit about anything. But yet he's out here trying to preemptively expose shit that are definitely embarrassing before Cheyenne gets to doing it herself. What does Cheyenne have on him, bro? Like, I want to, like, maybe he exposed everything. Maybe he did. But the way he's behaving, bro, I got more questions than answers.
Oh, and by the way, I know what her next thing is going to be, because I know how she acts. She's going to try to act like, oh, yeah, you've been, like, beating me up. My nigga, stop it, my nigga. Like, we got camera footage and everything of you trying to, like, violate me, my nigga. Stop it, bro. Like, we're not about to sit here and just even listen to you. You know, be like, oh, no, Ackman beat me, so, like, I got to steal his money. My nigga, how could you even, you shouldn't even be trying to steal from a nigga, like, and by the way, for the people who are saying, so the girl who friend had her boyfriend try to come rob you, she also stole $500,000 from you. Yes, it's true.
What?
Here's the last part. And we'll get on stream after this. This bitch on my bumper about everything. Yo, you did this, you did that, blah, 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 blah. One day, this is after she come back from Houston. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, because some girls are going to be like, nah, in reality, y'all ain't together. But let me just tell you how I view things. Man, I ain't on that Jada Waiter shit where y'all be like, yo, oh, no, we was on a break, so I did my dirt. Man, I don't never go through a bitch phone, because to keep it real, I be telling people I'm the prize type shit. One fucking day, though, shorty got drunk.
Somebody asked, well, why does DJ Akademiks, why is he being conflated with the red pill? This guy literally thinks he's the prize, dog. The guy with a raging insecurities, lets women walk all over him, can't take action when action needs to be taken. Yet he's talking about he's the prize. No, you're a target. You're not a high-value prize. You're a high-value target, bro. That's why you're getting robbed for $500,000 a pop. This is why it happens to you. Yo, Fred, yo, shout out to you for the 2 says, Lil AK is the pink pill. Facts. My dude, bro, it's so bad. This is bad. Listen, if somebody told me this happened to AK, I'd be like, nah, you mean Donnie Boy? You mean Donnie Boy? Yeah, I believe it was Donnie Boy, but AK getting ran through like this? No way. But here it is out of his own mouth. He's just telling all because he's afraid of what Cheyenne is going to expose out there. This is crazy. And think about it. Even him preemptively trying to stop or stave off what Cheyenne was about to expose, he ended up starting a whole new drama with it, because even the girl that was involved in that situation, all right, Miss Zaya, okay, even her that was involved in it, now she's coming out here bringing more drama. So again, it's like, bro, wouldn't it have just been better to let things play out? If Cheyenne wanted to expose you, okay, fine. And then when she did, then you can break out the evidence. But instead, you had to try to get out in front of it, and all you did was create more problems. This don't make any sense, bro. And Glassy, I shout to you. This is the most base super chat I've gotten right now. It says he had the nerve to criticize Fresh on Miranda. Facts. This guy was going so hard on Fresh. Talking about you making a big mistake. You don't think she's here for your money. And nigga, look at what you're dealing with. Look at who you're dealing with. You getting robbed for $500,000 a pop by these women. You have no clue who they are. Who puts himself in that scenario? You would think that as a high value man, okay, you have your shit together, all right? So you're not going to be dealing nil-nil with the crazy people or people that don't have it together. You're going to create a circle of friends that are going to be high value, because this is what they talk about, right? Myron and in their circles. And DJ Akademiks is in their circles, which to me, it's like, wait a minute. If stuff like this happens to DJ Akademiks, it most definitely happens to Fresh and Fit. We just not hearing the L's. We not hearing the L's, but it most definitely happens to Fresh and Fit too. Don't get it twisted, all right? Because they're the same people, all right? But again, you're absolutely right. You're criticizing Miranda and Fresh, Prince CEO. We know Fresh is a simp, but we had no idea this is what you were doing the whole time, letting Cheyenne just run crazy rough shots over your entire life. It's insane.
Drunk as fuck because she's a drunk, and I went through her phone. My nigga, we could probably just end the story there. This chick, the most filthiest, download dirtiest, my nigga, shorty was cheating on a nigga with a nigga on the practice squad for the Jets, and the nigga got cut from the practice squad. Nigga, I felt so embarrassed I couldn't even admit it to y'all, but I'll tell y'all today. Yo, she was cheating on a nigga on the practice squad of the Jets. I promise y'all. I swear. The nigga didn't got cut from the practice squad. Nigga, this shit was so embarrassing. So anyway, obviously, and you're probably like, damn, Mac, why the fuck? She was like, oh, well, remember you had broken up with me? Man, fuck that breakup shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you know when you back and forth into it with somebody, nigga, we ain't break up. Cut that shit out, nigga. She was like, oh, so recently, and I'll tell you where like, because I've told her she had took my puppies, and she was like, oh, yeah. Like, after she got sent to the fucking hospital for the drinking, she came with her parents. I flew her parents up here because this bitch is like a fucking terrorist. She don't want to leave. She's like, well, if I'm leaving, I'm taking my puppies.
Listen to this. He's saying she's low down, she's a dirty, this bitch is this, she's a terrorist, this and that. It's like, but you were with her. But you were with her, bro. What does that say about you? You were with her. This dirty, trashy, low down woman. You were with her. So what does that make you? Again, like, you insulting yourself by doing this, right? Because people in the chat are not going to see you as, oh, okay, wow, this guy, he got done in by this crazy, crazy woman. I can't believe it. No. Most regular people are looking like that and like, yo, what? Okay, if she was this bad, what the fuck were you doing with her? Right? Clearly, you're just as bad because you're here. Like, I don't think they get this, bro.
I'm like, bro, those are my dogs. I pay for all the dogs. Well, my name's on it. You can take it, but just leave Pluto. Pluto's my nigga. Like, me and Pluto go back from like day one. I say, take all them other fucking dogs, nigga. That's why I ain't see the little other dogs. I said, take the rest of them motherfuckers, man. As long as I got Pluto, I'm kicking it, nigga. Okay, she took them. Then, the cloud chaser and weirdo bitch she is. I got tickets to Travis Scott shit and a bunch of other shit. She come back with the dogs. So anyway, I had told her because she contends, I was on a break when anything happened. And I'm like, are you lying? So I told her, I said, yo, I need, like, to keep it real, the only way I could even deal with your ass is like, I need full access to all your shit. Like, I never really have no full access to no bitch. I really don't give a fuck. But like, just because I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just not gonna be taking a fool. You're fucking a nigga who's literally making $300 a month, and I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, bro, there's so much more shit I don't even want to get into though. And yes, by the way, all this shit does make me look weird and lame and whatever the case is. But
bro, it does make you look weird and lame.
Just tell my truth. I just don't care. Recently, she was just on some shit like, yeah, nigga, fuck what you want, nigga. I ain't about to give you shit, nigga. I'm like, all right, man, you about to be on your shit. So I told her, I said, listen, keep it real. Me and you not together, bro. Like, nigga, bro, put it like this. She the only weirdo bitch that went from fucking a nigga who's up tens of millions to a scammer in Houston, a nigga on the practice squad, and random niggas, like random, like, you know how it's stupid? I remember she said this to me once, and I believe it. She said, yo, I'm dating Akademiks. I could never fuck another nigga without him telling you. Bro, you know how she got around that? Just don't fuck anybody in the industry. She fucked the bummest niggas possible.
Wow.
Like, the niggas who got, like, this is part, and I'm gonna end the story with this. Bro, I went through her phone, nigga. She was cash apping the niggas.
Oh! Oh! Yo, high value man, hold this L. Hold this L, dog. Yo! She stole your money. And then Cashapp broke dudes with your money. Oh my. Broke niggas are winning. Broke niggas are winning, bro. Ain't no way this man is going to convince me that high value life is glamorous, bro. No. You mean to tell me the girl you're dealing with, Mr. Prize, took your money and tricked it off to broke men? Oh my God. Now I feel sorry for him. Yo, chat. Yo, I feel bad. This is bad. I didn't know this dude was walking around with such huge burdens on his shoulders, dog. You got finesse bad. How could you? Yo, this makes you worse than a simp. I don't even know what to call you, bro. You're worse than a simp. This is bad. Like, she stole your money and tricked it off to people who weren't even as valuable as you think you are. Yo, I think this might be enough for the day. I don't know. I don't get it anymore, bro. This is crazy. Like, listen, don't tell me you a high value man winning if the girl you're dealing with would rather use your money to pay broke guys to have sex with her. That's whoo.
Oh, you're fucking niggas. You're sending money. I'm done with you, bro. Like, it's over. But anyway, I just had to tell my full truth today. This has been a good stream. And listen, whatever you think about me and think about whatever you've heard today, it is the reality and it is my life. Listen, I'll be the subject of the conversation for the next couple months or the next couple days. And I don't care because you know why? A bitch will never hold shit over me. And by the
Joe, nah, bro. Stop it. Shut up, bro. Yeah, she might not hold this over you no more, but you just expose yourself to the worst degree. And I mean, he's comfortable with that now, but a lot of people are dragging his ass, right? But I'm mainly because listen, they're dragging him on the grape allegations part, which if Miss Zia comes out with something else, we'll see what's going on with that. But realistically, if anything, people should be paying attention to how this guy is a poor judgment of character, bro. You have this woman who is sending dick pics to all your friends. Your dick pics, by the way. This is revenge porn. This same woman also mentally abused you, all right? She mentally abused you and possibly physically abused you. She trashed your properties multiple times, and yet you were still willing to fix things with her. That shows me exactly where your mentality is at, bro. That shows me exactly where your headspace at. You're insecure, bro. You have a horrible headspace. You don't even have self-respect. You don't really see. That's why all this hooting and hollering online. I'm big at this. You big for nothing. You big for nothing. You letting this woman over here just expose you like this. You look at you. You out here running ragged now to the point you have to expose yourself before she gets to you. Like, well, what is this? You're talking about, I mean, so you guys might think of me a certain kind of way, but it's my life. It's my life. Yo, this is pathetic because you spent the majority part of the internet, or the time you've been on the internet, trying to convince us that you living your life was the greatest, right? You talk about how much money you have. You even telling the story, you couldn't help yourself. And it turns out, bro, you've been taking L's from these same women for years. And the only reason why we are finding out about the L's you've been taking for years is because now this woman is threatening to expose everything. Whoa, man. We'll see how this works out. We'll see how this works out. But it's not good, bro. Hey, anybody looking at him as a role model, you need to reconsider a few things. This guy, he's not, if you listen to him, okay, you're not going to be high value. I don't care what anybody tells you, bro. You're not going to be high value. You're not going to be like Big Ack. You're not. You're going to be a simp. You need to work on those core insecure issues first before you can even think that you can go out here and know a woman. All right, all these red pillars and all these people out here talking about women, they don't understand women at the end of the day. And I'm saying red pill because he fucks with Myron and Fresh. He fucks with them heavy. He's been on their show. He helps bring guests on their show. They're tied like that. So if that's how he's on, I'm sure Fresh and Fit are on the same thing. We just don't hear their L's. I mean, we hear Myron's L's, all right, but their L's have to slip out. We've never seen them willingly admit their L's because some girl is trying to get at them. Only once they expose them, that's when they release their shit. But it just goes to show you, a lot of these high-value men, they're the biggest targets for these Me Too shit, right? They're the biggest targets for this rape allegation stuff. They're the biggest targets for all of this bullshit that they're fear-mongering to you that every woman out there is going to do to you, right? These guys go online saying, oh, the average woman, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. But then you look at their lives, it's these women they're surrounding themselves with that are screwing them over day in and day out. And they're still willing to put themselves in the hot water, right? This guy, she stole $500,000 from you, and you're trying to work it out with her. You could have had her in prison, but you're trying to work it out with her. And if you think it's just me saying it, now that the video is over, we can put it back on the main screen here. All right, let's get back on the main screen. Let's read the chat because DJ Akademiks chat was frying him up for this. Okay, he was getting fried the fuck up for this one, right? Because you would think people would be supportive. No way, Jose. Look at this, right? Somebody says, oh, Fred Mayer, shout you for the $2 super chat. Fred Mayer says, AK is the Will Smith. He's the AK Smith. Facts. Yo, Cheyenne is Jada, bro. Cheyenne is just embarrassing this man in the worst way possible. But she says, this guy says, and he's verified, he says, this dude has embarrassed himself like she never tried to have him robbed. Bro, that's facts. Because listen, if she knows you got $500,000 in your house or $1 million just laying in your house, she's the type of girl that'll try to get you all robbed, bro. This guy says, as someone who's a 5-year sober alcoholic in recovery at 28, damn, at 28, goddamn. He says, please cool it on the booze, dog. It'll help mitigate these situations and give you clarity and presence of mind to make the best decisions at marginally important moments, professionally and personally. That's a good comment, right? This person says, the problem with AK is as much as I like him, clearly he is someone who is never used to getting girls. Facts. Even your own fans are telling you this, right? When the money and fame came, the gold diggers and clout chasers came running, and he let it convince him that these women were genuinely into him. The fact is, without the money, these women wouldn't be there. There's a nothing. Absolute facts. This man doesn't even take good care of his weight. Look at him. He's out of shape. He's snorting and breathing heavy and shit. He can't take care of himself. If this guy was broke, nobody fucking with him. He let the fame and money and these girls gassing him up get to his head. AK says, this guy says, AK, don't let the lessons from these situations pass without you making changes. We know he didn't make them changes because it's getting worse by the day, right? The last time the girl was in there screaming, it was literally not too long ago, bro. Okay, this guy says, money can never fix corny. Hey, yo, that's a bar right here. Money can never fix corny, bro. I don't care what anyone says, and this here is a clear example of that. The fact that he's having a conversation with a woman that has done some of the most egregious things to him, yet he's still trying to fix it, says where he mentally and emotionally is. Women love to find men like Ak to play with deep down. I believe he knows this about them. They think he's someone that they can play with. After this, they're definitely going to come for him. I hope whatever he's dealing with, with the beats, because he's a functioning addict, and I would hate for him to go out like this. Yeah, he's going out sad. Him telling the story was not a W or trying to, put Cheyenne to shame by exposing himself. What he did was make himself a mark, because if other women who are on Instagram who are broke are looking for a quick come up, know that you allowed these situations to happen, and all they have to do is just convince you that they love you. You're a target now, which absolutely makes sense when that girl was literally lying to his face when he showed her the video, right? Oh, no, it wasn't me. I don't do that. No, I'm not that type of girl, even though she's playing the video of her doing it, right? It just shows that she thinks the same way. She don't respect this nigga. You're not respectable at all, DJ Akademiks. You can have all the money in the world and you're still looked at as a loser. And this story just shows it, bro. This guy says, to summarize, he says, so to summarize your relations with this woman, you got money stolen from you, mentally abused, facts, cheated on, facts, and every time you took her back. Take this L, you clearly earned it. Facts. I agree with this. I agree with this 100%, bro. Like, you had all of these red flags. Yeah, we're looking at women talking about, oh, women ignore red flags. Men do it too. This is a prime example of a high-value man who can look at red flags and still ignore it. I'm sorry. If somebody stole $500,000 from me, cash, you're going to prison. I don't give a fuck. You're going to prison. I will use everything I have to destroy you. You're stealing money. But yeah, this guy's like, oh, I want to work it out. Bro, even his fans are calling him out for this because this is the L. This guy says, this is AK's biggest L so far, and the red flags with this chicks were massive. Facts! See, AK's trying to make himself look like a victim right now, right? He even said himself, I'm a victim. Bro, you're a target. You made yourself a target, and you're just being targeted. That's it. That's the thing. Like, this was your L, AK. This was a massive L. Like, these red flags were so clear to see, plain as day. You didn't see them, bro, or you chose not to see them. This was you. This has to be the biggest L on record for anybody. For anybody, you can't get away with this. This person says, every young man should listen to this live. The most important decision you'll ever make in life is who you choose to sleep next to, figuratively and literally. Facts. I agree with this comment again. This is based. When these guys come up here, they're trying to blame women for all the problems. They don't blame the choices they make. Even looking at me, bro, I've been divorced, I've been married, I've been run through the ringer. But the thing is, I look through myself first to understand where I went wrong before I start blaming the other things. I don't even blame my ex. You will never see me come out here talking bad about her. I don't. Because I understand I had a role to play in that too. But these men, they don't recognize the role they play in this. So to them, it's the woman hurting them, not realizing they invited that nonsense into their lives, right? I agree with this comment. This person says, just goes to show, no matter how much money a man makes, it can't change your poor taste in choosing a partner. This is the same post. The people are saying the same thing. He says, this won't be the last time we hear a story like this, chat. This is his fans. This is his fans telling him that AK has a problem with choosing women. So when he's going out there saying, oh, these women ain't shit, trust me, yo, I'm giving you all help. I've lived through this. No. You are a poor choice in terms of choosing women. This is you written all over. Even your fans are telling you, bro. This guy says all we can do is learn from our mistakes and move past it. 100. Hopefully, you can cut all these snake ties and surround yourself with better people. I don't think so, bro. I don't think at this point AK is capable of cutting himself off from these snakes he hangs out with. This guy says it might be hard for AK to accept this, but that these girls have been playing AK like a sucker for their entire relationship. Winner comment right here. This is what I actually believe. Every girl that was with him were playing this dude for a sucker. And he made himself look like a mark. He's a sucker. He did this to himself, bro. Every girl knew what game they were on. They knew what they can get away with because AK, no matter how tough he talks online, he doesn't have a backbone. He says she obviously noticed that he was vulnerable early on and finessed the whole situation. I have 2 older sisters, and not only did I pay attention growing up, but they also put me on game. So I know what to watch out for in these women. One thing I learned is that women treat men they respect completely different to men they have no respect for. Unfortunately, AK didn't see the signs. She never respected AK as a man. She saw it as a walking lick. Facts. This is absolute facts. Yo, they never respected them. They just played them the entire time. That's why these women, you can bring her out, you can fly her out to your crib to be with you, and she sleeps with your friend. She can be with the most highest value dude out there, but she will sleep with the bum because she's got way more respect for the bum than she does with the guy that has a lot of money. So when y'all are chasing high value, no. The only value you need to be chasing is the value you need to find within yourself. Not money, not the cars, not, oh, Fresh and Fit, they helped me get my money up. Oh, Big Act, he helped me get my money up. All these guys helped me get my money up. But did they help you get your value up within yourself? No, because they don't have values within themselves. That's why they hang out with people that ain't got no values. They got no respect for you. So she'll fuck the broke guy because the broke guy he could get her respect more than that could with all that money. $1 million cash in your house. Couldn't even get you respect of a woman. She fucks the pool boys. So again, young men, these guys should be teaching you how to build value within yourself, not going out there chasing money. Let's read. This one looks like it's from a woman, right? She says, I can't even believe there's another story after the last one with the same woman. Facts. Cheyenne has ruined this man. Regardless of the pussy, you don't keep talking to females who leak your personal pictures, address, hold pregnancy over your head, go through your phone, have friends attempt to rob you, put their hands on you, destroy your property and peace. Then you have another one that's even worse. To the men out there that have to deal with women like this in their 20s, low 30s, I'm truly sorry and wish you all the best of luck. Damn. All right. And listen, man, I don't think it's all women like this, because I date women who are in their 20s and early or late 20s, right? And it's one of those things where, yeah, you don't really see it from these women who have something going on, right? Because they're living their life and doing things right. They have something to lose. They have a career. They have stuff going on. So they're not going to sit there and start, putting your life in jeopardy, because it puts their life in jeopardy, right? Because these women also have networks and people around them. So if they start doing funny things, right, then they can get exposed by people around them. That's why you deal with certain types of women. AK doesn't do that. AK deals with the women that don't give a fuck. The women who are still living their life like there's children, bro. That's what he deals with. They're not developed mentally, so they're running around here doing all this wild shit because they have zero self-control. He deals with those types of women, and there are consequences that come with dealing with these types of women. You're gonna get screwed over. You're gonna get ran through, bro. And these women see him as a mark. That's why with this whole high value concept came out, when men are the prize and women are just men are the prize and women have to go after them and all that stuff. I knew there was a problem with this, because I said, yo, a lot of these dudes who are preaching high value, right? This is one thing I criticize a lot of these guys about, right? Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, all of them. I said, yo, y'all are just making these dudes high value licks, because when Kevin Samuels streamlined the breakdown of it, right? I'm like, yo, if a woman was smart, all she had to do was just write down all the stuff that high value men are looking for in a woman and play the part. You're just giving them the blueprint to play the part. Like, a good woman is a good woman. She don't need the internet to tell her to be a good woman. She's got her family. So the fact that a lot of people who are in defense of this shit say, no, they're helping us understand women. The women need to know what the men want. No, it's not the woman you're looking for that are going to be watching that. It's the women that are looking for you, the ones that are looking for you as a mark, as an idiot, all right, who they can play up for a bit and then divorce the moment they take advantage of you. That's who this channel's for. And I told you guys that how a lot of these red pillars, the women who watch them, how their audience is split up, all right? Like even with Kevin Samuels, because half the women hated him, half the women, I'll say half the women hated him. A lot of the women, like I would say like maybe 30-40% of women, they liked him, all right, because he had fans for women too. But there was a small percentage of women that neither liked or hated him. Maybe they hated him at first, but now they like him, but not really like him like that, right? Like him in terms of, yeah, bro, you're telling us all the stuff we need to start taking advantage of dudes. You're giving us the blueprint to take advantage of men. That's exactly what I saw. I'm like, yeah, you guys are licks. And now what are we finding out? A lot of these high value men, they're being taken advantage of. Every single one of them getting taken advantage of. We called it. A good woman knows how to treat a man, all right, because she learned that from being a good woman. If a woman has to learn that on the internet, listen to you bozos give her the word, listen, chances are it's probably not the one you're looking for. But they're not going to get it, bro, because the first girl that shows them attention, it is what it is. And this is a woman telling them this. This is a woman telling these men this. But are the men going to listen? No. This guy says, honestly, this made me lose 99% of the little respect I have for AK. Like, I have zero respect for Akademiks now. Bro, he's a bitch to me now. Yo, I had a little bit of respect because he does spit facts, but I don't think he realizes how damaging this is, right? He may not care about this later, but this is very damaging. This guy says, I lost the little respect I have for AK. What makes it worse is she's still at his crib and he's gonna be with her after this. Facts. That's what I'm worried about. He hasn't learned his lesson at all. She's still at this dude's crib. He could have had a restraining order on her. He could have had her locked up for over 40 years for stealing money from him. All right. He could even had her locked up for putting her hands on him, physically abusing this man. But he's still with her. This is nuts, bro. Like, this is crazy. This guy says, I can't believe this guy has a voice in our culture for anything. This is what I'm saying, bro. He's in black culture right now. He's the leading commentator on hip hop, right? One of the leading commentators. He used to get Spotify deals, right? Like, you're bro, how are you having, bro? This is nothing black men should aspire to. If anything, this is a bad example of what black men should aspire to be. Is DJ Akademiks, someone that wakes up 8:30 in the morning to have a drink. Now, I don't have anything against alcohol, but if alcohol runs your life that much where you have to wake up at 8 in the morning, not even after you've had a long, hard day at work, you come home, crack open a beer or crack open a bottle, and you relax, watch some things and unwind. It's not that, right? And again, I'm not against drinking. I got drinks right here, all right? But it's like 8:30 in the morning, bro. Don't you have anything to do? Like, priorities? Like, it doesn't matter if you're a millionaire, billionaire, but like, the first thing you're doing is drinking, and then on top of that, the women you invite in your life has to be cool with that kind of stuff. Like, you're wondering why you have problems, bro. No one is gonna have respect for this guy, and the fact that he still has a voice in hip hop, I don't think that's gonna last long, bro. I think this might be the beginning of a legitimate downfall for DJ Akademiks. I'm not kidding, bro. Like, legitimate down, because he's had other scandals in the past, but this one is just too much. It's just too much about this that's just like weird, bro. This guy says, as a person in recovery, it seems like substances, specifically alcohol, are playing a big factor in your decisions. Facts. Regardless, this woman doesn't sound mentally sound. Facts. Sending photos and stealing money is a crime. Facts. If the roles were reversed, this will be considered rape porn. This is revenge porn. I'm sorry. This will be considered revenge porn, right? If a woman broke up with her boyfriend and her boyfriend spread naked photos of her to her friends, that's a crime. This woman did it to him and he didn't do anything about it. So how are you a role model for black folks again, where you're proving you're just as feminine as Kid Cudi wearing a shirt or a dress singing at the Grammys or whatever? He has a video making fun of Kid Cudi. Why are you talking about Kid Cudi wearing a dress? You were wearing a dress for this woman the whole time. You could have manned up, put your pants up, and got her locked up for stealing $500,000 from you. But instead, she's still running around in your house. You're still over here playing family with her. And you over here having the guts to talk about other people. You have no voice, dog. Like, if people don't keep reminding you of this, I don't know what else, bro. This guy says, once again, AK, we're here no matter the situation. We live and learn. Some people just take longer to learn. I don't think he's learned. That's the problem. This one says, I love how you did this 100%. My mouth was open half the stream. I think your transparency will always be your get out of jail free card. Yeah, it's a double-edged blade, though, right? Again, he thinks that it's going to be a free card. Yeah, no, that's fine, right? It's one thing to be transparent when she was openly aggressing you, right? If she's dropping these allegations, you respond to it in due time, right? But the fact that you preemptively did this, it's a double-edged blade, because now, yeah, you take the power away from her to expose you. But dog, even before you did that, she was sending naked photos of you to your friends. She stole $500,000 from you. You should have had her locked up. This problem wouldn't have been a problem if she was locked up a long time ago. Notice that, right? This wouldn't have been a problem if he did the manly thing and locked her up when she stole $500,000. Locked her up when she tried to have people rob him. Like, if he doesn't separate himself from this woman, this isn't gonna be the end of it. I hope y'all understand this, right? This one says, when a woman disrespects you or your boundaries, you cut her off immediately. Never take her back. It will only show that she can disrespect you and you'll stay. Hopefully, he learns from this and moves on. I don't think so, because she's disrespected this clown so many times and he's still here. That's the sad part. He is still here with her. This guy says, most people are commenting positive vibes to AK. That's cool. No, that is. I mean, you should be positive to another man going through this, right? But it's for me, I'm not. Because this guy spent internet talking the whole time on the internet talking shit about people, whatever, right? He could take this. It's okay, right? So yeah, we can feel bad for him, but ultimately we're smart enough to know that he brought this shit on himself. Okay, but this person says, most people are commenting positive vibes to AK. That's cool. But let's keep it real and be honest. Big Act needs to check into a rehabilitation center to address his out of control drinking. Facts. That's out of control. Like, the thing is, I drink, like, occasionally. I would say occasionally. I drink a lot, right? But I wouldn't say I'm waking up in the morning drinking, right? Maybe like a night or two, I'll crack open a beer or I'll crack open some wine and some real low percentage type stuff, right? I don't really go lit with the crowns or like the Hennessy's and whatnot. No. You say that's for special occasions, right? But this guy, that's his daily mojo, right? I would even say beers and wine are different from brandy and Hennessy, dog. Like we're talking about 5% alcohol or 5% per beer bottle or whatever to like 40% with like a fucking Hennessy bottle. These guys are drinking at 8 in the morning. He's got an alcohol problem, bro. But the point is, his fans are not holding Akademiks accountable for it. Like, yo, you have a problem. You have a drinking problem. You need to fix this. You can't talk about other women until you fix your drinking problem, right? This person also says he needs to have a deep conversation with his mother to address the demons of his past as a child that contributes to the drinking problem and terrible decisions he has made mistakes or he's made and makes present day. God bless you, aka Scotty Scott. All right, so this is an all around hopeful hopeful comment, right? Because they're pointing out the issue, but I think he said something that was very interesting, right? A deep conversation with his mother. Now, one thing that we've specified on this show recently is that I think that part of the reason he's doing this is because he's insecure because he maybe didn't get the girls in high school, right? But what if it wasn't just that, right? What if he has mommy issues? Unresolved mommy issues, right? And that's what this person is bringing up, because I didn't even think about it till I read this comment just now. But it makes sense. If someone's having issues with their mother, it shows in the choices of women they deal with, right? You can see all of that, right? So what if he does have an issue with his mother, right? We don't know. We can only speculate, but that's a very good point. This person says, you're speaking true. Dude needs major help, and nobody in his life is telling him this. This is facts. Probably because they don't want the gravy train to end. This is also facts. This is the problem with being a high value man. When you're making money, when you're rich and all this stuff like that, the people you invite into your life, they're not going to be the one, even though you can be big act, tell the truth all you want, the people in your life aren't going to be the ones doing that because they don't want to cut off the money supply. So you're perpetually surrounded by fakes. And it's sad because he has no real friends. They don't have real friends. It's crazy. This person says, wow, this dude moves recklessly. Hope he learns and grows from this. Still involved with a woman who stole $500,000 from him. False grape allegations, excessive drinking and gambling, etc. Yeah, like this is all around bad. This guy says, celebrity goes through the same shit we do. If anything, this makes me relate to AK even more. How, bro? How, bro? How, bro? This is not what. Listen. What this here is telling you is that AK has a big problem. This is what the average person goes through. There are people out there that goes through this. Maybe you went through this shit. But if you went through the same shit with the same woman, you need to self-reflect. The issue is your choices and your inability to pick better. That's the issue. Because if someone tries to set me up, someone I thought I cared about, try to set me up to get robbed, or is doing all these crazy wild shit, they would have been cut off a long time ago, right? But let's say I was dumb enough to take her back. Fool me twice, right? And the second time I take her back, she steals $500,000 from me. Okay, fool me 3 times, it's on me, bro. Matter of fact, the second time, bro, it's on you. It should have been on you, right? What is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. What is it? Are you a moron at this point? Like, how do you let this happen to you multiple times without learning? Yet you're supposed to be a man, strong, smart, taking care of society, but can't see a walking red flag in front of you. Like, I don't get it, bro. So if this happened to you and you gave a girl multiple chances after she stabbed you in the heart multiple times and tried to get you robbed and killed, you're an idiot. And honestly, listen, the average man wouldn't let themselves go through this shit. Maybe they'll fall for the scam once, but they're not doing this repeatedly. People who go through this repeatedly also themselves have issues that's unaddressed, because a well-adjusted human being, it's like, yo, I don't want to get hurt again. I'm not dealing with that. You can go have it. Have fun, right? But he's providing her into his life. Like, you have a problem, clearly. He has a problem, clearly. This ain't average, bro. This person says, you're just a nice guy. And for the most part, trying to do the right thing. I'm almost 60 years old, and I just started listening to you regularly, and you're a cool guy. Keep your heads up. That's a good comment. It says, respect yourself, King. No, this guy, he's got zero self-respect, bro. And the women around him know it. It says, this guy says, you need to surround yourself with people that have something to lose. Facts. This is what I keep saying. When these guys because here's the thing, chat. These guys, when they bring up this argument, well, I'm a high-value man, and I could date a woman at McDonald's if I really wanted to, right? I can elevate a woman to my status, but a woman who's high-value and rich would never date a guy from McDonald's, right? Because they're smart. They're not stupid, okay? And you should get on that game, too. You marry somebody or you date somebody who's on your level or above. That's why when I see guys ridiculing women, oh, you women have standards. Like, how dare you? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, you should have those same standards too. Like, you should tell those same women, all right, listen, unless you got something to lose, I'm not dating you. But instead, we see these guys come out and they talk shit about Lori Harvey, who's playing the same game, running around and dating people who are above her or at her level, all these things like that, right? They're giving her shit, but they don't realize you should be doing what she's doing. Date people who are in your level, because if you bring someone who is not used to your level into that level of playing, they will do whatever they can, including set you up for robbery or directly rob you themselves to keep that lifestyle going. Okay, so you guys out there talking about, I'm a high-value man, I could date a girl who's working at McDonald's. Stop it. You need to go find yourself a high-value woman. Or if you guys say this doesn't exist, all right, fine. Go find you somebody who's either college educated or has something to lose. You got to go find those girls. Not every listen, y'all dating these broke women. This is why you're in the situation you're in right now, because they got nothing to lose. So don't fuck with your life. Cheyenne's got nothing to lose. So she's screwing with DJ Akademiks' life right now. So when we're sitting here telling you, yo, you need to go date a woman who's educated. You need to go date a woman who's got money, right? Y'all are sitting there saying, oh, you guys are simps. Y'all are simps. Real man takes care of their woman. The woman doesn't have to work and try to be this independent thing. It's like, no. Y'all are missing the point. The reason why you want to go date women like this is because they have something to lose. They have something they've built in the world that they contribute, that they're proud of, and they don't want to jeopardize that for nothing. They don't want to. But y'all are sitting here dating these broke Insta-thoughts, dating these broke OnlyFans models, right? You're dating these women who clearly have shown you they don't know how to manage money, or they are not out there doing respectable things. You bring them around your life and you wonder why you get robbed for $500,000. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, seriously. They came at us saying we were simping. How? I've dated broke women, and I would never date a broke woman again, ever. You got to be at my level, or you got something more. You need something to lose, because broke women will ruin you. But smart women who are educated, okay, don't worry, they got something to lose too. But I guess hopefully y'all, if y'all will take anything out of this, like, again, this high value concept is a farce. It's a joke. It's not true, because these guys, you see them surrounding themselves with women who are the exact same ones that are gonna screw them over in the manner they're saying all women are going to screw you over. No. It's not all women. It's the women they deal with. So next time, if you're looking at, and I got nothing against you ladies who work at McDonald's, okay, you do what you got to do, whatnot, right? I'm just saying for the guys who are high value, you bragging about your ability to date a woman working at McDonald's, it's not a flex, dog. You're just proving how stupid you are and not being able to date your own class or date in your own lane. That's just what it is. You're not flexing on nobody because those same women will do the exact same thing. Y'all call them stupid. Oh, how dare she have standards, right? Because broke man, hey, y'all ain't, y'all got nothing to lose either. So why they need to deal with you? So she'll deal with a rich guy. Now, some of the stuff you see on the internet where, he's got to be a millionaire or he's got to make $500,000 a year. That's all the woke dummies that don't know anything. Those are woke women who are young that don't know any better when they're thinking that all men are average or making $100,000 or $600,000 a year. They don't know anything. But y'all use those as small examples and saying, see, look, the women, they want high value men. This is what they want. No. You're listening to idiots and young girls who have no idea of the average finances of a man. But if you go out into the real world and stop listening to internet people and internet women, all right, and you go out to the real world and touch women, all right, talk to women, all right, just be there and feel the vibes with a woman, okay, you'll understand that most women, they're not like the ones you see on TikTok. They're not like the ones you see on YouTube Shorts, right? Especially with these dudes who are walking around with the microphones. Oh, hey, how many guys did you sleep with? How much money did you have to make? And these boys, they get the wrong idea. They think all women are like this. No, it's not that. It's just these women who are on these TikToks, okay? You go deal with an average woman, it's not like that, bro. It really is not. And look at the surroundings when you see these interviews. It's always at a beach. It's always at, some place where the woman is, scantily clad, dressed, okay? It's one of those situations, it's not reflective of the real world. If you talk to women in the real world, they're not like this, bro. Okay? I'm talking about women who's got something to lose, like educated women. And that's what we've been saying this entire time. And people don't get this, bro. Let's get to the super chats. John with the $2 super chat. Happy New Year's, bro. Says, checking in. What we on? We on Simpidemics right now. DJ Simpidemics just taking straight L's. It's like, this was the worst one yet. Allison Leo, shout out to you again. Says, I'm very confused. Wasn't this guy a high value man? Sounds like Donovan Sarb saying his wife has a high body count, but he still love her and her niece. Facts. This guy, though his story exactly it is Donovan Sharp's story. It's the same thing. And Donovan Sharp claims to be a high-value man, yet he gets finessed by a 19-year-old. And all because she was a 19-year-old. It wasn't that she had anything else on for value, right? It's because she was a hot 19-year-old. Didn't matter if she was a single mom. Didn't matter if she was a heroin addict. The fact that she was a hot 19-year-old interested in a 35-year-old, that's all that mattered to him. It just shows you how shallow these people are. They don't look for anything more than beyond your looks, right? And they'll come back and say, well, Duke, all right, looks are one thing that attracts a man. I get it. Listen, I see a fine-ass woman, you turn around and say, what's up, right? But don't mean I ain't got dick discipline. All right. Just because I can acknowledge a woman is beautiful and I can flirt with her does not mean that I'm so horny that I would drop my morals. I would drop my boundaries just to sleep with her. Ain't nobody that special for me. You ain't that special for me to drop my boundaries and my guards and things like that, because that was put there for a reason. All right. To protect myself from certain things. All right. So you can look, but I'm not losing my mind over it. But what we're seeing with these men is they look and they lose their minds over it. Right. Like they just run around like lustful horn dogs. It's a shame just seeing this, but they all exposing themselves. And I think 2024 starting off like this, it's going to get even worse. It's going to get worse for a lot of these high-value simps. That's it. Like, John, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. John says, bruh, if I got a nude pic, my homie from his woman, and he having 3 rounds, if he don't, he said he and I having 3 rounds if he don't check out. Facts. Think about it. Yo, for the men in the chat right now, if you're dating a girl, and she's a bit, crazy and whatnot, but she puts that thing on you, so it's good, right? But she's ran through so many of your boundaries. And then the worst one is she decided to send personal photos you sent to her, which I don't know why you guys are doing that. And she sent it to your friends. Would you, one, break up with her and probably file charges, or 2, take her back? I want this is women, please. I know y'all are here. I don't want. Please don't vote on this. I want to hear what the men are thinking. Okay, put a 1 in the chat. If a woman exposed your private pictures to your friends, would you A, kick her to the curb and get her charged for revenge porn, or B, number 2, you will go back and stay with her under the same roof? Let me see what y'all say in the chat. All right, because no self-respecting man would be with a woman after she exposed private photos of him to his friends. You didn't send that to your friends. You didn't send that to Adam 22. You didn't send that to Wacky Three Fingers. You didn't send that. She did that for you. And you're still with her. I'm sorry. It's a 1 for me, bro. You're done. You're done, and you're getting charges filed on you. I'll probably sue you for damages too. I don't know. I'll take everything. You're like you're gonna embarrass me like that after I loved you. Like, you gonna do this to me? I'm taking everything back. But he didn't do that. He just shows you he's spineless. He's just a spineless man. And these are the same people who complain, oh, black folks, we got to do this. Man, shut your ass up. You're so weak. Bro, I've lost respect. Honestly, the one thing I can't stand is weak people. I can't stand them. Like, honestly, if you're like you're a meek, timid guy, especially weak people that pretend that they're strong online, especially guys like him. It's like, oh, really? You talk this tough shit all day long, but you let a woman run you like this? A woman who isn't even valuable, you let her do this to you? Yeah, okay, strong, big act my ass. Get the fuck out of here. You big for nothing. It's just crazy. Charles Indig with the $7 super chat says, "Sup, bro? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you. Shout out to you." Says the perfect way to sum up DJ Akademiks is you attract what you project. Facts. Absolute facts, bro. He invited this to his life. That's why, like, even some of they're like, again, Fresh and Fit. If you watch their response to this, they're all feeling sorry for DJ Akademiks, and it's expected because it's their boy. DJ Akademiks is their boy. He defended him against Andrew Schultz, so they're going to defend him against this. So you best believe Fresh and Fit, they're ready to lay down on the sword for DJ Akademiks on this one, and they will. They're doing it right now, right? But again, it's just like, these guys, you are who you attract, bro. If these are the kind of women that are surrounding you, bro, this is who you are. And you see how he was talking about that girl. Oh, she's trash. She's a gutter. She's this and that. I'm like, bro, what does that say about you? Do you understand what this says about you? All right. Listen, I can never say that to the girls I've dated. And that's because, listen, I know what I choose, and they're not that. All right. So I can't sit there and badmouth them because it's not that. Maybe we have some disagreements and back and forth and whatnot, but never to that level that he went through. And the reason why he went through that is because those women don't respect him. But yeah, he's coming out here talking about, oh yeah, these women are gonna do this. All of them are gonna do this. No. It's what you attract, buddy. It is what it is. Todd French with the 600. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. Says it's a known fact that the worse you treat someone, the more they love you. He has fallen into the trap of thinking that he can change her. He won't leave. Oh, now this is another one. So you guys are thinking maybe he's not a simp. Maybe he might just be he's a victim of a narcissistic abuser. Huh. Because again, we do miss out on signs like this, right? Because men do get abused in relationships by women. We can't sit there and deny it happens, right? They get severely abused by women. And this could just be another form of it, where this woman is abusing him, but he mentally is stuck where he feels like he needs to be in this situation, right? I don't know. I don't know. But then why come out online and act like you're a big shot? Act like nothing can fuck with you. Nothing can hurt you. Like, again, it's those ideologies that are conflicting. Because on one hand, he's acting like he's the top dog, top of the game, making money over everything. On the other hand, he's getting abused by a woman he brings around him at home. I don't know what to believe, but this is a good point, and we definitely shouldn't overlook this or just chuck it out of the blue. All right, I actually agree with what you're saying, Todd. This is actually interesting because men do get abused, but it's just crazy. Like, if this is a high value man getting abused like crazy, that's a good point. I got to keep that in mind. Todd French again with the $2 super chat says a development of codependency with her and drama. And codependency is a bad thing. It's a dangerous thing. Once you get into that, it's very difficult to get out. It's like living in a codependent relationship is like joining a gang, like a serious gang, right? And not one you could just click up with people. No, it's like when you get blood in, it's blood out too. All right, they're gonna take a chunk out of you, and he's experiencing that right now. Like, I don't know if he's trying to leave because the way he's exposing things, I guess he's had enough, but there could be codependency because he's still dealing with her. Yo, chat cooking today. I'm liking this. John with the 2, shout out to you, says it's not your beauty, it's your booty. Facts. A lot of these dudes, they fall for that ass, bro. They fall for the good stuff that she's got, but they don't listen to anything else because looking at a woman's mind is corny. Looking at how the woman behaves is corny. No, she got to be fine. She got to be 10 out of 10, right? You listen to how these guys rate women online, right? Oh, she's got to be 10 in the face, body and all this stuff. It's like just numbers and shit like that. It's like, okay, bro, I get it. Looks are very important, right? Especially when it comes to attractive. I'm with you there, bud. But there's got to be more to that. And no, it doesn't make you corny for having a conversation with a woman that you're interested in and trying to get an idea of where her head's at. Because a lot of people expose themselves. They wear it on their sleeves all the time. You just have to listen to them. I'm not lying to you. Bro, chat, people tell you who they are every single day. You go out there telling you who they are and what they want from you every day. It's just that we're not listening because we're all stuck in our own heads. But if you pay attention to what people are saying to you, they're exposing themselves all the time. If you actually start listening to people, you'll find it out. If DJ Akademiks spent the time to listen to this woman instead of looking at the ass and the titties, guarantee he would have figured out something was wrong. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to say guarantee on that one because he couldn't see this one after she stole $500,000, bro. Maybe not. I'll just say for the most men out there who are smarter than DJ Akademiks, guaranteed, bro, if you listen to what people are saying, they will always tell you who they are and what they want from you. It's that simple. A lot of people think it's hard. You don't have to be a mind reader. People tell you that all the time. You just got to open your ears. John again with the 2, shout out to you. He says, she share my dick to the homies. I share her tits to X. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, you can't no. Don't play that game. Don't play that game because then you're getting in trouble. And she'll probably have no problem getting you in trouble, right? You see how D Akademiks playing a nice guy and said, "Oh, I just had a soft spot," and she called the cops or she called her homies on me to try to rob me. She did all this stuff to me, but I still don't want to call the cops on her. I still don't want to get her in trouble. It's like, bro, if the roles were reversed, she has no problem doing this to you. That's why I think he's so dumb. Like, she has zero problems doing it to you. DJ Akademiks would have had hesitations. It didn't even come crossing his mind to send pictures of his girl to other dudes, right? It didn't cross his mind to do that. But if he had done that, right, she wouldn't hesitate to take him out. Right? That's the thing. Like, if people show you who they are, believe them. Why are you sitting there trying to think that they mean something else that they didn't mean? Believe who they are, bro. She's letting you know exactly who she is. It's just crazy to me, bro. Like, but don't do that. No tit for tat, bro, because she will have no problem. She said if she shares your shit to your homies and you share her photos, she gonna get you. She'll have no problem putting you away. We as men, we gotta stop listening to these losers with no backbone. Listen, if somebody wrongs you, it doesn't matter what's between their legs. You stand up for yourself. Simple. And this is a man who couldn't stand up for himself. And even the legal system wanted to help him out. He didn't want to do it. So now we're supposed to feel sorry for him? Nah, bro. Yo, Todd French with the 5. Shout out to you. He says she expects power. She exerts power over him because he has invested in her. Imagine the money he's dropped on her. Facts. Yeah, because he says it too. Also crazy. Plus, puss is highly addictive. LOL. Hey, listen, not over here. That's why I don't understand these men, bro. I don't care how good that kitty is. It's not enough to make me sacrifice my values. It just isn't, right? And again, you see this nonsense happen with high value men or men who think that who don't get enough action out there. Right. So that's a crazy thing. It's just like, listen, man, this is why we tell people when we say get confident. People say, oh, you can't just tell us to be confident. What does confident even mean? I don't know. It just means going out there and failing so many times that eventually you don't mind it anymore. And you get, confident in trying and doing, new things. But again, a lot of people rail on you for saying that because they think it's such an easy thing. They said they would rather hear you say, oh, you need to work hard, go get some money and do all this stuff. So what? You get the money as you can trick off girls that just here to cheat on you and clown you, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's absolute crazy. But like, you can't let kitties run your life. Otherwise, you're probably a guy who was going without for a long time, if you know what I mean. Probably a guy who had no action or couldn't get action if it wasn't for certain things, right? And that's what I'm seeing a little bit with DJ Akademiks too. It's like, there's no way, no amount of box is that good. I'm sorry, it's not $500,000 worth of my shit, dog. Or you trying to get me robbed? It's none of that is worth it, bro. I don't care how good it is. it's not worth it. I don't care, bro. You got to protect yourself. Lay with the $10 super chat. Let's get a dub in the chat for Lay. Shout out to you. Lay says, address Myron failing on X and people doxing his parents. Sneeko working with Trump and starting a chorus like the Tates for younger kids. Pearl said in bed who are weak, the Tristan. Actual DM. Whoa. Send me an email on this. What did Myron fail on X? What's going on with Myron on X? Again, can we call it Twitter? X is fucking annoying. Just calling it X is annoying as hell, bro. But wow. Yo, Todd French again with the 5. Let's get a W for Todd French in the chat right now, bro. Todd French, shout out to you. Todd French says, he vents because it's therapy. He needs someone to listen because she won't listen. So he needs a sympathetic ear. We are his therapist. Hashtag interpersonal. This is a factual statement right here. And I said this before in the last stream, right? But I said it for the incels. I said a lot of the incels or school deleters or mass deleters, a lot of them, they come online and they tell their story online, right? Because they don't have people in their personal lives that would listen to them or lend the ear or feel as though they care about them. So what do they do? They will go online and just talk. They'll talk to everybody out there because at least somebody out there is listening, even though to them it's just a dumb camera in front of their face and they're just venting. At the end of the day, it just shows you how pervasive mental illness is amongst men out here. And we need to stop thinking that going to a therapist or talking to somebody about our health problems is a weak thing. You need to be vulnerable with somebody. I mean, we're seeing these young men talk about, I don't want to be vulnerable to a woman. You can't trust a woman. Okay, fine. All right. But then they come online and be vulnerable to men and women everywhere. It's like, yo, you need somebody. Go find you a therapist and talk these issues out. Otherwise, you expose yourself on social media. Yo, this is a good point, bro. Yo, Todd, are you a psychologist or something? Todd over here is on the money, bro. John, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. It says you right. Put that shit on OnlyFans. Don't do that. Yeah, bro. No. Yeah, if somebody commits revenge porn on you, send them to jail. That's it. Just show strength. Send them to jail. I mean, we have equality, right? Send them to prison. Like, that's revenge porn because guaranteed if you did that, they wouldn't hesitate. Just like this woman didn't hesitate to show dick pics of DJ Akademiks to his friends. Bro, it just shows you when it comes to ruining his life, she will not hesitate. So why on earth would he sit there and say, well, I don't want her, even I know she stole $500,000 from me, but I don't want her to go to jail. Like, come on, guys. Like, yo, you're spineless. I don't care. You're a spineless dude. Like, she don't love you. She don't respect you. She's using you. So is every woman out there. I think you need to take a break and cut off everybody, except for your family members and people that have been with you, okay? Cut off everybody else. Your friends, your entourage, your people at the club, your connect. Cut them all off. Cut them all off and figure out who the fuck you are first, DJ Akademiks, because this shit ain't working for you. It's not. Like, what's the point of being a high value man if you're surrounded by vultures? And that's the same thing with every single one of these dudes. Bro, chat, I'm sorry. We had to go in this live stream. This was a really bad live stream. I'm surprised we had to start off 2024 with this massive L over here, but it needed to be done. All right. Listen, if this don't get into the running for the biggest L of 2024. I don't know what else to tell y'all, chat. If this don't get in the running for the biggest L of 2024 this year, I don't know what else to tell you. But again, we can't make that judgment just yet because we don't know how 2024 is going to turn out. Maybe a lot more people going to end up getting exposed this year. I don't know. We only 4 days into January and this is happening. So listen, just goes to show you there's probably a lot more down the pipeline. Chat, listen, I appreciate y'all being here. Those of you who came for the show, show's over. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Go ahead and sponsor the show by hitting the like button before you head out of here. But for my 1 and 2 army, those who stay for the questionnaire because you guys love to be challenged, I got one for you, okay? If you had, and this is both male and females, right? If you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend who was this toxic to you, okay, are you willing to separate yourself? I'll give you 2 red flags, right? If they do 2 red flags, will you want to separate yourself? Put a 1 or put a 2 if you think, no, I'm going to live like DJ Akademiks and I'm going to oversee a couple different things. Put a 2 in the chat, all right? So if you're a no-nonsense type of person, fool me once, shame on me, all right? Fool me twice, shame on you. You got to go, all right? If there's a fool me 3 times, there's a problem. there's a big problem, right? Put a 1. If you think no, I think we need to give people multiple chances because second chances are always the best way to go. Put a 2 in the chat, all right? Because I'm sorry, bro, it's gonna be a 1 for me though. Let me vote right now. Hold up, let me just put a 1 right there. I'm gonna vote. Yo, shout out to John with the $20 super chat. Shout out to you. John says, dudes be on social media and Call of Duty airing their relationship out while not talking to their women and wonder why they're failing. Facts. Absolute facts, bro. But you know what? That's why I say that young people are fucked. They're fucked in today's society, bro. We're going to see more and more of this, right? We're going to see more school master leaders, more school leaders, more young men committing suicide. We're going to see a bigger trend with this happening because a lot of men, they're becoming more and more antisocial. And it's not only because of the fault of themselves, but also the parents and society is keeping them antisocial, right? Society is spoon-feeding them all these stuff on TikToks, giving them a false sense of reality, all right? Their parents some of them aren't even around to guide them or show them the way, all right? So that's a problem. And most of it is their fault because they're going through all these issues in life, and yet they're not making a conscious effort to self-reflect. Okay, so there's a lot of things happening here, but if these bozos online, if these red pill cucks think that they are actually saving lives by sitting here and displaying their L's out there for everybody to see, they're just delusional as the modern women they claim to rail against. So again, there's just so much going on here. It's not even funny. Like these guys, again, this is why I never really trusted in their ideologies in the first place, and this is why I always criticize their ideologies. You guys might say, "Oh, Duke is hating. Your Fresh and Fit saves lives." They're doing this. No, because it takes someone in the real world to see this through this bullshit. This ain't saving lives. You ain't saving nobody. You're only creating more hurt men because y'all are going through the same shit, and you don't even know how to pull yourself out. You know what's crazy too, John? You know what's crazy? What I realize is, even you know how it's the people who don't got shit that come out here to tell you what to do, right? For instance, you can have someone like Pearl, relationship in the utter gutter, all right? Life is almost a disaster. She's out here almost, 30 years old. She's about to hit the wall, all right? But somehow is knowledgeable enough to tell other young women how to date, how to get married, how to find a man. But she doesn't have a man herself, right? Look at all these high-value red pill simps who are talking about women to marry and marriageable women, right? And they're surrounding themselves with whores. So it's like, what? It seems like y'all the ones who are running through problems, and instead of actually seeing somebody to fix the problems, you turn on a camera and try to lecture other people about their problems. That's what I'm starting to figure out about the internet, chat. It makes so much sense to me, right? It's people with problems coming out here and lecturing other people with problems. That's why, listen, shout out to Kevin Samuels, right? But this is, I like what he said about this, right? Hurt people, hurt people. That's it. He's absolutely right on that. Hurt people, hurt people. This is what we see throughout the entire internet, right? And it's just crazy. It's weird. I'm even coming to this realization now, but it's like one of those things that I've been thinking about for a minute now, even covering these people. I'm like, yo, all these people who are sitting here trying to tell you all how to live your life, they also live fucked up lives. So who the fuck do they think they are? Like, no, seriously, who do you think you ought to tell me how to live? That's why I'm like, yo, I'm out here criticizing these bozos, yet y'all are saying that we're haters. No, all we're saying is, yo, look at these people's actions. Clearly, they're not living the lives that they're telling you to live because their actions are telling you a different story. It doesn't mean you're hating. You're not hating for saying that. You're just telling the truth. I see their life. It doesn't work out. So how could their ideas help you? But y'all think we're hating? No. So how are they saving men's lives if they're contributing to the downfall? These people are not smart at all, bro. Like, again, like, listen, I'm not saying you can't watch these guys for entertainment. They're sure as hell entertaining. Fresh and Fit is entertaining. DJ Akademiks is entertaining. They're all entertaining. Sneeko, the rest of them, they're all entertaining. But they're also losers at the end of the day. Don't think that because they're entertaining you with money, surrounded by beautiful women, surrounded by all this glamour and bullshit. Don't take that distraction to make it seem as though their life is going well. They're still losers with money. at the end of the day. Nothing's gonna change that, no matter what. Todd French again, yo, let's get a W for Todd French and John in the chat right now. Shout out to y'all. Todd French says, I have a degree in communications with the concentration of interpersonal communications. That makes sense. Because interpersonal communications is key to learning how people move. He says, and organized communications. I wrote a paper on this. Oh, yeah, okay, this makes sense. But because Todd is over here dissecting all this shit and introducing other shit that I didn't even think about. But he's introducing a lot. Yeah. So I think what you brought up with his mom, I think that I'm the more I'm talking about this, the more I'm also starting to really consider maybe he also has mommy issues, because that's the one thing where a lot of these red pillars we talk about, they also have mommy issues or some issues with women, like Donnie Boy calling his own mother a whore, right? What? 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 Why would you even do that? That's your mom's, dog. You claim to love her, but you out here just outing her like some kind of hoe to a bunch of red pill people that hate women. That's crazy, right? Unless you have issues with your mother or some woman in your life, something doesn't make any sense. So I'm seriously considered that part, because I actually didn't consider the part with DJ Akademiks, just because the way he talks like he's a big shot. I mean, he has the money and whatnot, but it's like, bro, he might have mommy issues too. Maybe that's what's keeping him trapped in a codependent relationship. Let's put it all together. Why not, right? The reason why he's in a situation where he's trapped in a codependent situation is because probably issues where he's dealing with his moms. It could be that. We don't know. But yeah, the fact that you have a degree in the communications, interpersonal communications and organizational communications, it makes sense how you know a lot of this stuff. This is smart. Like, hey, when we dissect a lot of these people, I'm going to need your help, bro. So shout out to you, Todd. John with the $5 super chat is going to W the chat for John again, bro. John out here just supporting. John says, I ain't got a real relationship, but I will show you how to get one. I'm not rich, but I'll make you rich. Hit that, soldier boy. Yo, that's facts. You see that with a lot of these people. Hey, listen, let me show you how to go get a girl in your DMs. You look at their life, ain't nobody hitting up their DMs, right? Let me show you how to get rich. Look at their lives, they're not rich, right? It's like, yo, y'all need to stop. Again, stop with all this projection, okay? Yo, Todd, what do you think that is, right? A lot of these guys, they come online, they know they have issues, right? Whether it's with money or with women, but instead of dealing with those issues, the way they deal with it is they come out here and try to lecture other people on how to deal with other issues, right? So do you think it's a form of them running away from these issues so they don't have to deal with the ones in their life? Or do they feel or is this more of a conscious thing where maybe they don't know that they're passing on their issues to other people, but they're using it as some kind of like maybe this far off distraction? Because one of those things I've been thinking about, like either you're running away from this and dealing with from the real issues in your life, or this is some kind of distraction. Otherwise, I don't know what else to call it, but you need to get your life in order, right? You're not gonna see me come out here and make videos about our relationships, because listen, I'm a single guy. I got divorced in my last relationship, and I'm still growing. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you, oh, like this is how you find a wife or whatnot. I can tell you how to date. I can tell you how I date, but I'm not gonna tell you how to find a relationship, because I don't, bro. It's something that I'm still working through and trying to figure out, right? I can teach you how to talk to people, but that's not my lane, right? The same thing. I'm not gonna come out here and teach you stuff on how to save your life or do all this nonsense, these red pillars ground claims that they make, right? And you notice it's all narcissistic. How, oh my God, if it wasn't for my channel, somebody out there would have died. It's like, you're not that special, bro. Relax, okay? There are plenty of channels that do it way better than you, and these guys easily have access to that. It must be something else, all right? I don't know. I'm just going in on it, but it's one of those things that it just makes you think, bro. It just makes you think. Yo, Lee with the $5 super chat. Shout out to Lee. Yo, this is gonna W for Lee too. Lee says Pearl is bringing men with 9 acres to marry her, and she's on Bumble dating app. We found her, and her filters of the pictures are crazy. Wait, what? Pearl is, she's bribing. Whoa, what? She is bribing men with 9 acres of land to marry her? Send me the info. That's tomorrow's show. Yo, you gotta send it to me. I'm gonna research it, because you gotta research it. But if this is true, wow. Yo, Pearl, is that bad, honey? You gotta literally bribe people with land. It better not be black folks. Oh, hey, some of y'all about to get an early reparations this year. Hey, please, I'm gonna give you land. Just marry me, please, Pearl. I thought you didn't believe in reparations, bro. Why are you trying to give brothers land for sex or marriage? Oh my God, bro, that is yo. Oh no, because if that's true, this is sad. Like you have to pay a man to marry her. She has to pay a man. She has to pay a man to marry her. Hey, who would do it? Hey, tell me, I just got to. Hey, all the guys in the chat, let's get real for a second, all right? If Pearl came up to you and said, "I'm gonna give you 9 acres of land, all right, and all you gotta do is marry me," would you do it? I want to see where y'all at. Put a 1 if you do it. Put a 2 as a hell no. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, and don't be influenced by my vote. It's a no for me, dog. It's gonna because that land is gonna come with conditions. Just saying, conditions that ain't nobody gonna be okay with. Okay, but if you are a man right now in this chat and Pearl offered you 9 acres of land, and all you gotta do, dog, all you gotta do is marry her. Put a 1 if you're gonna do it. Put a 1 if you're gonna do it, dog. I want to see what people's at. Because listen, people can say one thing, but then when money's involved, it's a whole different thing entirely, right? So how many of y'all would marry Pearl if she offered you land? Coach still said 1. Bruh, I'm not judging you, dog. I'm telling you, yo, come on. You honest? Why? Okay. I see some 2s. Okay. Yo, that's crazy. I won't do it. That's just not me, bro. Y'all, hey, you can. That's you. Go ahead, talk. Yo, Ty with the 5 again. It says he says they have seen dysfunction their whole entire life, and as a result, they believe this is the norm. And without that dysfunction, it's not love to them. That's what's making me think that he has mommy issues. Because if this is something he was going through his entire life, then it has to have been something he's seen, either examples he's seen in relationship his mom's been in, or just examples he's witnessed himself, right? And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's crazy. You can see how like people's mentality and past trauma really comes into their future plays, right? But shout out to you, Todd, bro. Todd's on the money with this. John with the $2 super chat says, what that bank account like? Hey, yo, I don't know. Pearl's offering up free land, so I don't know, right? Hey, get your what do you go? 50 acres. Apparently, you only get 9. Where's the mule? Is Pearl the mule? Wait, so you get the land and Pearl? Oh no, I'm going to hell, dog. I'm going to hell, bro. Hey, listen, they just said 40 acres of the mule, right? We get 9 acres of the Pearl. Hey, who want that marriage though? Who would do it? Who would do it? Who would do it? Who would do it, chat? We already know Coach Still's gonna do it. Who would do it, right? Who would marry Pearl if Pearl offered free land? Listen, bro, I don't know. I don't know, dog. That because listen, what's gonna happen is if you guys get married, it's technically y'all land too, right? It's both of y'all land. So that's why I'm saying it might just come with conditions. So some of y'all who thinking with your money, all right, stop. We know some of y'all out here. Get some principles in your life, okay? I don't care. If a mule asks me to marry her for 9 acres, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm sorry, because now I gotta be beholden to that mule for something. Yo, Pearl. Yo, Lay, send me that info. We gotta go into this, bro. This is crazy. I'm sorry. This might actually be the biggest L of 2024. If this is true, this might be it right here, bro. Offering somebody to marry you, that's the saddest thing in the world. That's so sad. So much for high value women, huh? You're talking all this shit about what women needs to do. Listen, you over here, at least you have value. You have 9 acres of land to bargain with. No average woman out here is having 9 acres of land to bargain with, right? Oh my God, though, that is crazy. John, shout out to you for the 2, says bestiality is illegal and gross. Hey, listen, you want that 9 acres or what? You want that? Yo, Cold Steel, dog. Cold Steel. This guy says, I'll take the deal. Hey, props to you, brother. Hey, listen, props to you. I would say, I don't know if that makes you a better man than me, or I don't even know what kind of man it makes you, but like, listen, That's you. That's your choice. I just wanted to know, and I'm glad I know. I listen. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, if you listen, that's 9 acres. Somebody who didn't have 9 acres could now get. Right. I'm just saying. Nah, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no. we go move that aside. Oh my god, I'm gonna get off this play. Yo, shout out to you, chat. Listen, shout out to you guys for being here, y'all. Listen, I'm glad we starting off this new year right, bro. Y'all literally could be anywhere in the world right now, but you spending the time with Duke the Don, and I appreciate y'all being here. This was great. This was hilarious. And Big Act, you can't talk no other shit about nobody else again. You forever a big bitch, dog. Like no, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, you are the biggest lick right here in the entire YouTube history. It might even be the biggest cuck of the year, bro. Sneeko should be on your ass right now, dog. Like, it just is what it is. But listen, chat, don't forget on your way out to sponsor the show. And the best way to sponsor the show is just smashing that like button. Guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Again, y'all could be anywhere in the world right now. I know it's crazy. Y'all be like, yo, Duke, why do you say that? Listen, I'm not joking. Y'all literally can be anywhere in the world right now watching any other content. The fact that you're watching this content right here, I appreciate that because, listen, I don't take people for granted. I understand how hard it is when you're building a channel, growing a channel, right? Some of these guys take people for granted. We don't do that over here. I appreciate you guys sincerely. Hope you guys enjoyed your holidays, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.